Coming to network in 30 seconds to air. Coming to Sports Radio 1450 and 1510 in 30 seconds to air. Ten seconds to air.
Today's game is an exclusive broadcast presentation of the Premier Sports Network. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or any other use of the copyrighted material contained here is strictly prohibited by federal law. All rights reserved. This is the Premier Entertainment Group, bringing you the best coverage of high school and junior college athletics. Welcome to the new generation of sports broadcasting. The PSNSports.com pregame show is on the air.
Tonight's PSN coverage of Lamar State Seahawks basketball featuring the Lee College Running Rebels and the Lamar State Port Arthur Seahawks live from the Carl Parker Center in Port Arthur, Texas is being brought to you by the Port Arthur News Connecting Communities. Sports Radio 1450 and 1510 AM, exclusive radio home of the Seahawks. Subway, eat fresh. Domino's Pizza with locations in Port Arthur, Needle, Groves, Bridge City, and Orange. Quality from the source all the way to your table. Port Arthur YMCA, learn, grow, and thrive at the Y. Acadian Ambulance Service, there when you need us most. Hampton Inn, we love having you here. By Farnham Park Apartments, start living the dream. Come home to Farnham Park. Mardi Gras Southeast Texas coming in February 2016. Mardi Gras Southeast Texas, a family affair. Shipley's Donuts, creating new deliciousness. Education First Federal Credit Union, Bank Smart, open an account today for all your financial needs. Castle Lay, plenty to come back for. Overtime, 4 great flavors, orange, fruit punch, lemon, lime, and grape to get you back in the game. MCM Alicante, Pop Family Popcorn, Pine Tree Lodge, we offer more than just great food. Chelsea Apartments, the perfect place to call home. Star Graphics, Gilgio Distributing, with great beer comes great responsibility. Buffalo Wild Wings, the official hangout for NCAA Sports. Veolia, Judicious French Market. Wingstop, every order is made fresh upon ordering. Golden Triangle Emergency, come experience the new generation of emergency care. Genghis Grill, the build your own stir fry. Also by Town Place Suites. Mid-County Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Browse our inventory at Port Arthur. Mid-County Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, serving Needle, Beaumont, and Orange, Texas. Sempra International proudly supports Seahawks athletics. Port Arthur Police Association, Lamar State backs the blue. Christus, Southeast Texas, see how healthcare is being reformed across Southeast Texas. Raising Cane's, the best chicken fingers ever. Lamar State College of Port Arthur, a great place to start. Also by Don Peak Motor Company, 2 locations for all your pre-owned vehicle needs. Atascocita Neighborhood Market, Live Better, Walmart. Edward Jones Investments and Robert Sitton, making sense out of investing. The University of Houston, and that's St. Nothing Houston, educating leaders of faith and character. And by PSN Sports, broadcast home of PSN, and a leader in high school, junior college, and college athletics. PSNSports.com, proudly celebrating 10 years as the new generation of sports broadcasting. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to Lamar State College in Port Arthur. It's our special broadcast as we have the dual broadcast between the Lee College Running Rebels and the Lamar State Port Arthur Seahawks. And I'm pleased to be joined as we step into the coach's corner by the head coach of the Lamar State Seahawks, Coach Lance Madison, and coming off a very comfortable win on the road. You won it by 12, but it seemed like there was a little bit bigger margin of error in that ball game, and you were able to play very well, especially in that second half. And Coach Lance Madison joining me. It's good to come off a win, but you got to compound that on the home floor tonight.
Yeah, it was our first conference road win of the year, so anytime you can win in our league, it's always a great feeling. And I thought we played well down there. There was times probably late in the game I kind of pulled it out a little bit and tried to protect the ball and stop the guys from really getting on track offensively. But I think it's important that we learn how to protect the lead like that and not turn the ball over and maybe get to the free throw line. So tonight's it's always a challenge when you play Lee. They're very athletic. They've got some size. We'll have to keep them off the offensive glass, and they're very good in transition. We'll have to get back and get our defensive set. And I think the key will be we not turning the ball over in early offense, which leads to breakout points for them, or taking quick shots, which leads to breakout. If they get going up and down, they get comfortable and get in rhythm. They're probably the best team in the country playing that type of game. So we'll have to play solid basketball, fundamental basketball, execute our stuff, and hopefully we can stop them from getting easy transition buckets.
And you look at a game like this, and we talked about it on Saturday before we had the game against Coastal Bend, about looking at a team like that looks so great on the floor. They're athletic. They do so many great things. They've got a good athlete at every position, an All-American type of athlete at every position. And you ask, why do they ever lose a ball game? It's hard to describe them. But you look at your team, the way you played so far, the disappointing losses on the road, but the close and late losses that you've had, and the learning process from that. If you can get them into a 1 or 2 possession game down the stretch, you got to feel like your team has been through the wars like that and has a very good chance to win.
Well, from a coaching standpoint, all you want to do is give your guys the opportunity to win games in the end. And we've been there so far throughout our region play, and hopefully we can continue to do that tonight, keep it close, kind of hang around, and then in the end make some plays to win the game. I think we've got some personal growth. I think our team is definitely bonded, and it seemed to – I don't know, it seems like they got a second wind to them now in practice, and hopefully we continue to play. I mean, it's a tough stretch for us. We've got Lee here who's got a sense of urgency about him with the loss last game to Angelina, so they'll have a sense of urgency about them, and then we have to go on the road on Saturday and play a very good Jacksonville team. So, a lot of this stretch right here, we'll tell a little bit about our character and our mental toughness, and, hopefully our leadership will prevail.
If you had a blueprint for this game, would it be very similar to the way you played against Trinity Valley? You limited them in certain things on the floor. You were able to take advantage of it. You got as much as a 6-point lead in that ball game and wasn't able to close the deal in regulation, but you had your opportunities all the way through the ball game. And with an athletic team like Lee, you want to try to be in a game just like that.
Yeah, I felt like at Trinity Valley that when we went in there, I didn't want their defense to generate some offense for them. So, I didn't want to turn the ball over in that 1-3-1 half-court trap that they have and that 2-3 zone. I knew we shoot the ball well, and we've got a good personnel to attack a 2-3 zone. So, I knew if we could score some points that defensively, if we scored the bucket, then we can get our defensive set. And I think that helped us out at Trinity Valley. We did score, which was able to let us get back and get our defensive set. And then, if they're not getting the ball quick in early offense where they're turning it over, it stops them from breaking out and getting transition points. And if you can take away the easy buckets in the transition, I think you've got a chance to win a lot of games. And we've been fortunate against some of the region opponents, we've been able to do that.
Critical in this ball game, you've got to keep off the offensive glass. If they start playing volleyball up there with those 6'9" and 6'10s, you're going to be in trouble.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've stressed that all week. And, rebounding is a mindset. It's an attitude. And, hopefully our guys are tough and they get solid blockouts. And, I told them you're not going to out-jump them. When you got athletes like that, you kind of offset their athleticism with a little bit of physical toughness and a little, solid blockout. So, hopefully we can block out, keep them off the glass. And, with teams like that, when they play volleyball, they get in the rhythm, they get their confidence up, and they get in the groove. So if we can stop them from getting second, third chance points, I think we can be in the ball game in the end.
And you look at the end of this ball game, the main thing is if you can limit the turnovers and have the opportunity to possess the basketball, make them have to work. You don't want to give them easy transition baskets because if they start having layup lines, and you've seen that on film, they can get up and down the floor very quickly, and this is a team that can score 100 very easily.
Yeah. And that's true with any team. I think the teams that score the most layups or score the most points in the paint usually end up winning the games.
And that's what you did against Coastal Bend. So good luck today. Hope to talk to you after Seahawks victory.
Thank you, Larry.
Coach Lance Madison joining us in the pregame show. We'll step out of the Coach's Corner. Come back live after this on PSNSports.com.
Had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 2016 Ram Heavy Duty Crew Cab 4-wheel drive for only $35,700.
That price includes warranty forever.
Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
Football fans, with a Raising Cane's tailgate on the table, this meal is going into overtime. The first overall pick for any game comes piled high with hot, fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers and totally dippable cane sauce. So let's hear the stats. That's 100 chicken fingers, 100% premium, and 100% delicious. And with cold, refreshing jugs of lemonade and sweet tea also coming straight out of Raising Cane's, well, let's just say that's a full roster of flavor. Raising Cane's, one love.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 2016 Jeep Cherokee for only $19,800.
That price includes warranty forever.
Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
And back live here from Carl Parker Center on the campus of Lamar State College in Port Arthur. And I'm pleased to be joined as we step into the Coach's Corner with Coach Roy Champagne of the Lee College Runnin Rebels. And we talked about it on your coach's show over the Monday. And that 5 games in 8 days, obviously it's a tough stretch for your team to come through this. You had the disappointing loss at home against Angelina where you really had a very good chance to win that ball game. And we talk about this conference. There is no night off in this conference after coming off the big win in overtime against Blinn. It's just a disappointing 1-point loss that you had on Saturday.
It was. Obviously, when you have the game in hand, under a minute, and the lead that we had, I mean, you need to go ahead and finish the game, and we simply didn't. So, you gotta just put it behind you, and you gotta go try to win the next game. And this is the one that's in front of us, and similar type of team. Obviously, they don't look the same. 2 important people not playing tonight, it looks like, and but I think that they have enough character that people will want to step up and fill that void. So our guys, better respect the wounded animal and make sure you want to, put them down as quickly as you can.
And when you look at a team like this, they played so well against Trinity Valley, having a chance to win against the number 1 team on the road in the country. So they're not going to worry about who's in front of them. If they play a certain type of game, they play a certain type of rhythm, they're going to try to keep you from getting out and doing the things you love to do.
Sure, and Lance does a great job. And it's important that our guys just try to play to who we are, and then we'll dictate what needs to happen instead of the other way around.
We talked about the other day of leading into the first 20 games basically behind you now. You've got the final third pole rest of the season coming up, and you need to start winning these games and building some momentum going into March because you don't want to limp in winning a game, losing a game, winning a game, losing a game, and that's what you've had over the last couple of weeks.
It's been a rough, people always want to ask, are you ready for the break or not the break? Well, obviously we didn't need the break. We needed to just continue to play. And as I've stated before, I mean, it's in the past, but, we won't schedule another trip like that at this stage of the game. I just don't think it was healthy for the team. And we'll just, learn from it. It was an experience, and we dealt with it and moved on. But I really believe if we wouldn't have played that I think coming back from the break, playing conference games only, would have been a different.
You've been fresher, maybe.
I just don't think that. I don't think our record in the conference games would be what we're 2-3. Right. I think it would easily be 3-2 or 4-1.
And I think when you look at the numbers and you talk about it, you've taken those trips over the holiday break during Thanksgiving. You've gotten them out of the way early to give yourself the 3 games in 3 days. Basically, this was a little bit deeper in the schedule, and then you come out against very quality teams coming out of the break.
Yeah, especially in conference play. So, it is what it is right now. We're in the midst of it, and we're going to see this team not only tonight but probably in 3.5 weeks. So, I mean, that's what Region 14 is right now, and so you just got to play the game that's in front of you. Hopefully, you're getting your best effort. Hopefully, you're 100% healthy. We're glad to get Tim back tonight. So, not that he's 100% healthy, but he's playing, and I think he'll be effective. He was good in practice. He's been good in workouts, and we'll just take it from there.
With their limited size and limited number of people on the bench, pounding the ball down low, trying to get their bigs in foul trouble. You talk about Colton Weisbrot. He's one of those high-energy, high-engine types of guys. He'll love to up fake. He'll try to get some people up in the air. That's a guy you got to just basically say, stay on the floor. You said, stay big.
Yep. Well, and we're going to start somebody different than we've started the last 4 or 5 games, just to make sure that the whistle doesn't become into play and dictate the tempo of the game. Leston's going to start, and lack of a better word, Leston is expendable. But this is what Leston's capable of doing, is being physical and being long. And as I told him, Leston, I don't know how long you're going to play, but if you have 4 fouls before we get a sub in for you, so be it. You make sure that guy knows that you're there. And I said on the offensive end, go give him some. Make him have to guard you if that's who it is, and hopefully he can pick up some fouls and have to go to the bench.
And this is a game you'd love to have tempo in your favor. Try to get some easy transition baskets. Try to get the score up a little bit, because they probably feel comfortable in a 70 to 80-point game. They can go bigger, but you're 190 or 100.
Right. Well, we just need to make sure that it's not a 3-point fest for them and a free throw fest for them. If we can balance, limit those things to average or below average, then I think we can be okay.
Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. Best of luck. Campaign joining us here in the pregame shows. We'll step out of the coach's corner and come back live here. We'll take a look around Region 14 back after this timeout on PSNSports.com.
Everyone knows that some things are just better left to the pros. Take motivational speaking.
I don't know.
The same goes for bowls at Genghis Grill, which is why we now offer chef-made bowls like Kung Pao Chicken for only $8.99. Skip the line and order a bowl right from your table, or take matters into your own hands and build your own. The new $8.99 featured bowls at Genghis Grill. Seize control.
Veolia is the leading global provider of environmental solutions. By improving energy efficiency, better managing water and wastewater, and recovering resources from waste, we're supporting business and industry while protecting our Gulf Coast in a responsible way. And just like Port Arthur's Lamar State College, Veolia has a passion for excellence, helping more than 30,000 businesses and 550 communities with their environmental needs. Today, Veolia is resourcing the world for a better tomorrow. Learn more at veolianorthamerica.com.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year. Thanks to you, we were the #1 volume dealer in Southeast Texas for the 2nd year in a row.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. You choose a new 2016 Jeep Cherokee or a 7-passenger 2016 Dodge Journey for the low price of only $19,800.
And don't forget, those prices include warranty forever.
Come see why we are the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Mid-County Dodge in Port Arthur or midcountydodge.com.
Need t-shirts from 1 to 100,000. Tyler Screen Printing.
No job too small
or too large. Need banners, trophies, awards, vinyl stickers? Tyler Screen Printing. Want the option to design your t-shirt online? Tyler Screen Printing has got you covered with 2 locations. Tyler Screen Printing, conveniently located at 1321 South Beckham in Tyler, or visit Athens Screen Printing in Athens. Call today, 903-630-7124. That's 903-630-7124. Online at tylerscreen.com.
I come to the neighborhood Walmart a lot. It's a grocery store, but without all the other household items, so you're getting exactly what you need at a lower price.
It's a lot quicker to flow through the aisles. I find the prices are unbeatable.
I'm here all the time for everything, produce, vegetables.
I work full time. I have 2 children. I'm on the go constantly. So having affordable products to buy for our children is priceless.
I have a family of 4, so every penny counts.
Every minute counts when you're trying to get the kids home and then, ready for school the next day.
The biggest thing with this place is it's very convenient. I enjoy shopping here.
Everyone knows that some things are just better left to the pros. Take skydiving instructors.
So I think you just jump and pull one of these cord thingies.
The same goes for bowls at Genghis Grill, which is why we now offer chef-made bowls like Kung Pao chicken for only $8.99. Skip the line and order a bowl right from your table, or take matters into your own hands and build your own. The new $8.99 featured bowls at Genghis Grill. Seize control.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 2016 7-passenger Dodge Journey for only $19,800.
That price includes warranty forever.
Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
Everyone knows that some things are just better left to the pros. Take motivational speaking.
I don't know.
The same goes for bowls at Genghis Grill, which is why we now offer chef-made bowls like Kung Pao chicken for only $8.99. Skip the line and order a bowl right from your table, or take matters into your own hands and build your own. The new $8.99 featured bowls at Genghis Grill. Seize control.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 2016 Ram 4-door for only $26,900.
That price includes warranty forever.
Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
Football fans, with a Raising Cane's tailgate on the table, this meal is going into overtime. The first overall pick for any game comes piled high with hot, fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers and totally dippable cane sauce. So let's hear the stats. That's 100 chicken fingers, 100% premium, and 100% delicious. And with cold, refreshing jugs of lemonade and sweet tea also coming straight out of Raising Cane's, well, let's just say that's a full roster of flavor. Raising Cane's, one love.
And back live here from the Carl Parker Center. The campus
Veolia is the leading global
Lamar State College in Port Arthur. About 10 minutes to go till our tip time, and about 7 minutes to go till we'll send it back to the network as we look at the standings in Region 14 in men's action. It was Trinity Valley with a 9-0 record, 19-1 overall for the number one team in the country. Navarro coming in 8-0. They will match up Saturday, trying to get through their couple of landmines they'll have tonight. 12-6 for the Navarro Bulldogs. Panola at 6-3. Those top three have really separated themselves out from the rest of the pack. Kilgore at 3-6, 2-6 for Paris, 2-7 for Tyler, and 0-9 for Bossier Paris, trying to find some wins to try to get into the postseason. And in the South Division, it's 6-2 for the San Jacinto College Ravens. They are 6-3, half a game lead at 6-3 over Angelina. 5-4 for Lee, along with Jacksonville. Those two teams will match up later. And it is Lamar State 4-4, 4-5 for Blinn, and 1-8 for Coastal Bend. And then we take a look at the schedule for Region 14 as we look at the other games around the conference. And on this Wednesday night, Navarro at Bossier Parish. In the north, Tyler will be at Trinity Valley. Kilgore will be on the road at the Hunt Center in Paris, Texas. And then the South Division, we got Lamar State and Lee matching up here at the Parker Center. San Jacinto on the road at Blinn College. That's a 7:30 tip time. And Jacksonville on the road at Angelina, also at Shands Gymnasium. That is the 7:30 tip time. Coming up on Saturday, we'll have a non-conference matchup. Lone Star College of Tomball will take on the Blinn College Buccaneers in an afternoon affair. Angelina in South Division play will take on San Jacinto. Lamar State will be on the road at Curtis Carroll Fieldhouse at 4 o'clock to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it will be the Coastal Bend Cougars at 6 o'clock on the road to take on the Lee College Running Rebels in Baytown, Texas. In the North Division, a big matchup at Wolin Center. It'll be Trinity Valley taking on the Navarro. That's the big matchup so far in conference play. It'll be Panola at Kilgore at Masters Gymnasium, also 4 o'clock tip. And Paris will be on the road at Wagstaff Gymnasium. That's also 4 o'clock tip. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back live here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur as we get set for tip at the top of the hour between Lee College and Lamar State, coming up next on PSN.
I come to the neighborhood Walmart a lot. It's a grocery store, but without all the other household items, so you're getting exactly what you need at a lower price.
It's a lot quicker to flow through the aisles. I find the prices are unbeatable.
I'm here all the time for everything, produce, vegetables.
I work full time, I have 2 children, I'm on the go constantly, so having affordable products to buy for our children is
priceless. I have a family of 4, so every penny counts.
Every minute counts when you're trying to get the kids home and then, ready for school the next day.
The biggest thing with this place is it's very convenient. I enjoy shopping here.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year. Thanks to you, we were the #1 volume dealer in Southeast Texas for the second year in a row.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 4-door Ram for $26,900 or a new 2016 Ram Heavy Duty Crew Cab 4-wheel drive for the low price of $35,700.
And don't forget, those prices include warranty forever.
Come see why we are the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Mid-County Dodge in Port Arthur or midcountydodge.com.
Football fans, with a Raising Cane's tailgate on the table, this meal is going into overtime. The first overall pick for any game comes piled high with hot, fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers and totally dippable cane sauce. So let's hear the stats. That's 100 chicken fingers, 100% premium, and 100% delicious. And with cold, refreshing jugs of lemonade and sweet tea also coming straight out of Raising Cane's, well, let's just say that's a full roster of flavor. Raising Cane's, one love.
And back live here from the Carl Parker Center on the campus of Lamar State College. Taking a look inside the numbers, looking at the offense in Region 14 play, Jacksonville College leading at 108.9 points per game overall on the season. Glenn at 96, Lee coming in with 91. Angelina College averaging 88.3 points per game. San Jacinto at 85. Navarro coming in at 84.1, and Lamar State coming in 7th in the conference right now, ahead of Trinity Valley, 83.9, so averaging 84 points a game. On defense, in overall play, and taking a look at the numbers from top to bottom, Jacksonville giving up only 35.4 points per game. Tyler, 40.7. Lamar State, very good, 41.5 so far in conference play. Glenn, 43.1. Kilgore, 51.3 points per game. San Jacinto at 54.1. Navarro at 59.7 for Coastal Bend. And Lee College coming in at 60.7 points per game given up. And as we look at conference play and looking at the leading numbers in conference play defensively given up, it is 61.6 for Tyler. Jacksonville at 62.9. Trinity Valley at 64.7, Navarro 67.3. Lamar State comes in at number 5 in the conference at 67.9 points given up. San Jacinto coming in 68.6, and then it jumps up dramatically to Kilgore at 72.1, Angelina at 74.6, and Lee, number 9, at 74.7. And so as we take a break, we'll come back and look at some of the individual statistics coming back after this timeout on PSNSports.com.
Need t-shirts from 1 to 100,000. Tyler Screen Printing.
No job too small
or too large. Need banners, trophies, awards, vinyl stickers? Tyler Screen Printing. Want the option to design your t-shirt online? Tyler Screen Printing has got you covered with 2 locations. Tyler Screen Printing, conveniently located at 1321 South Beckham in Tyler, or visit Athens Screen Printing in Athens. Call today, 903-630-7124. That's 903-630-7124. Online at tylerscreen.com.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 2016 7-passenger Dodge Journey for only $19,800.
That price includes warranty forever.
Shop midcountydodge.com.
And back live here from Port Arthur, looking at some of the leading scorers in the conference. At 24 points per game, it is Morris Dunnigan out of Blinn College. And Corinthian Ramsey had that big game against Lee on Saturday night to improve his number up to 23.4. Jaleel Wheeler coming in for Kilgore College at 22.5 points per game. That's Colton Weisbrot at Lamar State College at 21.8. Corey Henderson out of Blinn College at 19 points per game. And then Jordan Harris coming in also for Lamar State at 17.1. For Lee College, Tim Coleman coming in the number 9 scorer in the conference at 15 points per game. And then Duop Wraith right behind him at 14.6 points per game. Freddie Williams Jr. for Lamar State coming in the 13th leading scorer in the conference at 14 points per ball game. And taking a look at the rebounding in the conference, it is Lee Kabayunde out of Belen, averaging 11.1 rebounds per game. Colton Wildsboro right behind him at 10.1 rebounds per game. Then a big drop-off down to 8.4 for Jonathan Wiley of Panola College. And Lee has 2 rebounders in the top 5 at 4. Duop Reith of Lee, averaging 7.9, and then 7.5 rebounds per game for Tony Farmer out of Cleveland, Ohio. And then Andre Edwards also for Lee, coming in with 7.4. Mambi Diawara coming in for Port Arthur, Lamar State Port Arthur at 6.9 rebounds per ball game. He comes in number 12 in the conference. And so we'll take a final timeout, come back, send it back to the radio station for 3 minutes as we'll cover up the national anthem, top of the hour break, and we'll come back live here as we'll have starting lineups and tip-off coming up next on PSNSports.com.
I come to the neighborhood Walmart a lot. It's a grocery store, but without all the other household items, so you're getting exactly what you need at a lower price.
It's a lot quicker to flow through the aisles. I find the prices are unbeatable.
I'm here all the time for everything, produce, vegetables.
I work full-time, I have 2 children, I'm on the go constantly, so having affordable products to buy for our children is priceless.
I have a family of 4, so every penny counts.
Every minute counts when you're trying to get the kids home and then, ready for school the next day.
The biggest thing with this place is it's very convenient. I enjoy shopping here.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 2016 Ram 4-door for only $26,900.
That price includes warranty forever.
Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
Veolia is the leading global provider of environmental solutions. By improving energy efficiency, better managing water and wastewater, and recovering resources from waste, we're supporting business and industry while protecting our Gulf Coast in a responsible way. And just like Port Arthur's Lamar State College, Veolia has a passion for excellence, helping more than 30,000 businesses and 550 communities with their environmental needs. Today, Veolia is resourcing the world for a better tomorrow. Learn more at veolianorthamerica.com.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 2016 Ram Heavy Duty Crew Cab 4-wheel drive for only $35,700.
That price includes warranty forever.
Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
Everyone knows that some things are just better left to the pros. Take skydiving instructors.
So I think you just jump and pull one of these cord thingies.
The same goes for bowls at Genghis Grill, which is why we now offer chef-made bowls like Kung-Pao chicken for only $8.99. Skip the line and order a bowl right from your table, or take matters into your own hands and build your own. The new $8.99 featured bowls at Genghis Grill. Seize control.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 2016 Jeep Cherokee for only $19,800.
That price includes warranty forever.
Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
Everyone knows that some things are just better left to the pros. Take motivational speaking.
I don't know.
The same goes for bowls at Genghis Grill, which is why we now offer chef-made bowls like Kung-Pao chicken for only $8.99. Skip the line and order a bowl right from your table, or take matters into your own hands and build your own. The new $8.99 featured bowls at Genghis Grill. Seize control.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year. Thanks to you, we were the #1 volume dealer in Southeast Texas for the second year in a row.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 4-door Ram for $26,900 or a new 2016 Ram Heavy Duty Crew Cab 4-wheel drive for the low price of $35,700.
And don't forget, those prices include warranty forever.
Come see why we are the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Mid-County Dodge in Port Arthur or midcountydodge.com.
Veolia is the leading global provider of environmental solutions. By improving energy efficiency, better managing water and wastewater, and recovering resources from waste, we're supporting business and industry while protecting our Gulf Coast in a responsible way. And just like Port Arthur's Lamar State College, Veolia has a passion for excellence, helping more than 30,000 businesses and 550 communities with their environmental needs. Today, Veolia is resourcing the world for a better tomorrow. Learn more at veolianorthamerica.com.
Football fans.
And back live here from the Carl Parker Center on the campus of Lamar State College in Port Arthur as we get set for tip-off between the Lee College Running Rebels and the Lamar State Port Arthur Seahawks. And now we get set for the starting lineups from the visitors from Lee College in Baytown, Texas. They'll start at one guard spot, the 6'1" sophomore out of Cincinnati, Ohio. It'll be the sophomore Tim Coleman. At another guard spot will be the 6'4" sophomore out of Maywood, Illinois, Brandon Jenkins. At a forward spot will be the 6'6" forward out of Compton, California, number 44, Andre Edwards. At another forward spot will be the 6'7" freshman out of Porto, Spain, Trinidad, number 33, Leston Gordon. And manning the middle will be the 6'10" sophomore out of Mirrabooka, Australia, number 23, Duopre. The head coach of the Lee College Running Rebels is Coach Roy Champagne. In his 21st season, they come in 13-7 on the season, 5-4 in Region 14 play. And his assistants are Marcus King and Brian Courtney. For the Lamar State Seahawks, they'll start at one guard spot. 6'1" freshman out of West Orange Stark High School, number 3, Chase Rutledge. At another guard spot, the 5'11" sophomore out of San Antonio Sam Houston High School, number 23, Jordan Harris. At a forward spot will be the 6'5" sophomore out of Douglas High School in Memphis, Tennessee, number 32, Freddie Williams Jr. At another forward spot will be the 6'5" sophomore out of Needleland High School, number 21, Colton Weisbrod. And manning the middle, 6'8" sophomore out of Episcopal School in Dallas, Texas, number 25, Christian Albright. The head coach in his 5th season of Lamar State College is Lance Madison. They come in 12-7 and 4-4 in Region 14 play, and his assistant is Barry Wellington. Lamar State in the home white uniforms with the white numbers, or navy blue numbers, the white and Columbia blue trim, as Lee College will be the road red uniforms with the white numbers and the black and red trim. Is down low, Duopre the turnaround jump hook, and that's too easy right there as Reith with the basket to give Lee a 2-0 lead. Just underway here from the Parker Center. Our official for tonight's game, Marvin Hamilton. Our lead official, Carl Gray, and Blake Whitworth, his assistants. On the wing, Freddie Williams Jr. trying to give the lead for Lamar State. Good. As Freddie Williams Jr. hit the angle three-point jumper from the baseline. 3-2 lead for the Seahawks. And this could be one of those high-scoring ball games. A long rebound coming away for Jordan Harris. Harris getting his first rebound of the ball game for the Seahawks. The drive, the layup, no good. Tipped on the wing, and Coleman will come away with the rebound for the Lee Running Rebels. Malik Anderson down low, Leston Gordon. Ball tipped away. Saved on the baseline that time by Brandon Jenkins. He gets his first of the ball game. Now the free throw line jumper up and good by Duopre. 4-3 lead for Lamar State, for Lee over Lamar State. As Harris will work it across the timeline. Looking on the wing, he finds Chase Rutledge. Rutledge working around Coleman, who's nursing a injured shoulder. Looking down low to Weisbrod, facing up against Leston Gordon, tries to create space, and he gets fouled, and he'll get 2 free throws. So Weisbrod will walk to the line as Leston Gordon will pick up number 1. And we talked about it in the pregame show and heard from Coach Roy Champagne. He does not want his players to leave their feet. He wants them to stay big and be big in front of Weisbrod. So Weisbrod a chance to retake the lead. For the Seahawks, we're tied now at 4-4, and Colton Weisbrod has been through one of those spaces where he has gone 50-50. This time we'll miss the second one, so we're tied at 4 apiece. So Weisbrod makes the first, misses the second. It's Coleman up top, waiting for help. Comes near side to Malik Anderson. Looking down low, spin move in the lane. Reith gets trapped and gets it taken away. First turnover against Lee College. Good job with the hands that time by Christian Albright. As Harris, looking for the pocket pass that time, tips it away. And a turnover on the Lamar State Seahawks. As Lee working from right to left as you watch and listen on your radios. As a short jumper in the lane, no good. The ball tipped by Rutledge and into the hand of Weisbrod. Weisbrod coming off a 20-rebound game as the ball thrown in back in play, and it will be Lamar State basketball. 17:46 to play here in the first half. Tony Farmer will check in quick as Duop Reith will check out. Farmer out of Cleveland, Ohio, as Harris will work it across the timeline, working to our right side. Up top, Albright. Hedges won't take the three. Looks down low to Weisbrod. Down low, lanes it up off the glass and good. And Colton Weisbrod, nice up and under move for the sophomore out of Nederland. Steals it, lays it up, and rolls it in good. And Lee not able to get in low that time, so 4 in a row, or 5 in a row now for Colton Weisbrod. That's going to be an offensive foul. A push-off trying to get in the lane, that time by Brandon Jenkins. That'll be the second team foul and the third turnover against the Running Rebels as Jenkins picks up his first. As Leston Gordon will check out, and we'll see Ladarius Chester. Chester, the 6'1 freshman out of Memphis, Tennessee. As Harris will walk it up. Ball tipped away and not a good pass that time to get to Freddie Williams Jr. A turnover on the Seahawks is their second of the half. Ball tipped away from Farmer in the lane. Fast break ahead. Freddie Williams Jr. is going to dunk this one home. He had the huge dunk in the ball game at Coastal Bend that put that game away on Saturday afternoon. And right now this is a 7-0 run by the Seahawks. Working with the dribble, Brandon Jenkins trying to get it in the lane, picks up the dribble, now baseline Ladarius Chester, wide open for the three, hits the side of the backboard. Harris will come away with his second rebound. As working up quickly, the look down low, Weisbrod creates space, now has the ball blocked away. Good job by Farmer that time, not leaving his feet, gets the rebound. On top of it, behind the back, Coleman's going to take it into the lane, kicks it out near side. Three-point jumper on the way by Malik Anderson, or Andre Edwards is good. So Edwards hits his first from distance. That stops the 7-0 run for Lamar State and cuts the lead down to 3, 10-7. As Freddie Williams Jr. holding on. He's picked up by Brandon Jenkins. Now Harris covered up man-to-man defense here for Lee. Ladarius Chester on him. Down low, interior pass, layup off the glass, and up and good by Christian Albright. Nice look that time by Jordan Harris on his second assist. Coleman will hold on as he gets it up top to Andre Edwards. Down low to Farmer to give and go to Edwards to lay up easy. That time for Edwards in the lane. And now the scoring has begun to pick up. A 12-9 lead for the Seahawks. Near side Albright with it. Will set, fire three. That's off the back rim, no good. Jenkins alone with the rebound. As Coleman quickly is going to fire up a three. In rhythm, good. And so we're tied. As a timeout called, it'll be a 30-second timeout called by Lance Madison. And it is a 12-12 tie here early, back after this on PSNSports.com.
I chose surgical technology at Lamar State College, Port Arthur, because it was closer to home and is the only campus in the surrounding area where you can get a surgical technology degree. The surgical technology program also has a 100% passing rate for the last 3 years with their students on the national board. When you leave from Lamar State College, Port Arthur, you're going to have a degree where you can pursue any career that you choose.
Lamar State College, Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
Back live here from the Carl Parker Center on the campus of Lamar State College in Port Arthur. We play in the first half, and it is a 5-0 run for Lee to tie this one up at 12-12. As Harris, pressured in the backcourt, gets it ahead to Weisbrod. We'll leave it far side into the hands of Chase Rutledge. Harris will get to the free throw line, throw it up, no good, but he has fouled, and not a good foul that time. Looks like Ladarius Chester with the reach in. So Chester will pick up his first. And there'll be a free throw opportunity coming up here. That'll be the third team foul called on Lee. Lamar State yet to be called for a foul here in the first half. So the free throw settles in good for Jordan Harris. He'll have one more free throw. Breaks the 12-12 tie. And Harris good on both free throws. So 14-12 the lead for the Seahawks. As Chester spins in the lane, short jumper will rattle, roll, no good. Weisbrod there for the rebound. That's his third of the ball game. Gets it ahead to Rutledge. Rutledge trying to get it in the lane. Kicks it back out. Ball tipped away by Andre Edwards as Devontae Cooper out of Goose Creek Memorial High School in Baytown is checked in. As Weisbrod on the elbow, drive, gets around, goes baseline, gets fouled, no call. As Farmer coming over gets a piece of it. So it will stay with Lamar State. And we'll see DeAndre Frank out of Needleton High School, the 6-foot freshman, checking in for Chase Rutledge. 14-21 to play here in the first half as they'll try to get it in quickly. Ball tipped out Freddie Williams Jr. just enough of it as Harris going to fire up a 24-footer, no good. Freddie Williams Jr. with a big rebound. He'll skip it to Weisbrod. He'll lay up off the glass, and what a big possession of time by Lamar State, getting the opportunity there and a couple of offensive rebounds for Freddie Williams Jr. It'll push Lamar State to a 16-12 lead. Looking into the paint, Farmer, spin move, turnaround jumper, no good. One and done for Lee as Harris comes away with the rebound. As Harris will leave it far side for Frank. Up fake on the three, won't take it. Albright wide open 4-3, that's off the mark, no good. Ball tipped on the baseline, out of bounds off Lee. Weisbrod credited with the rebound. And we're under 14. We'll take the timeout as we'll come back live here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur. Lamar State the basketball on the 16-12 lead. Back after this.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 2016 Ram Heavy Duty Crew Cab 4-wheel drive for only $35,700.
That price includes warranty forever.
Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
Football fans, with a Raising Cane's tailgate on the table, this meal is going into overtime. The first overall pick for any game comes piled high with hot, fresh, never-ever-frozen chicken fingers and totally dippable cane sauce. So let's hear the stats. That's 100 chicken fingers, 100% premium, and 100% delicious. And with cold, refreshing jugs of lemonade and sweet tea also coming straight out of Raising Cane's, well, let's just say that's a full roster of flavor. Raising Cane's, one love.
And back live here from the Carl Parker Center. Remind you today's game brought to you by Domino's Pizza. Locations in Port Arthur, Neyland, Groves, Bridge City, and Orange. Quality from the source all the way to your table. Order now. You can have it by halftime. 13:44 to play as we're at the under 14 media timeout here in the first half. Lamar State has used one of their 30-second timeouts. So it'll be Seahawk basketball. Credit Colton Weisbrod that last offensive rebound. Already 5 rebounds in the first 6.5 minutes here for Weisbrod. Quick pass in. And it looks like it's going to go off the leg of Lamar State. We'll wait to see the call. And so no definitive call there, and it's going to be Lee College. In fact, it'll be Lamar State basketball. They lost the opening tip. As Frank trying to get it in quickly, comes up top to Harris as they'll reset the shot clock. So the possession arrow now in favor of Lee. As Harris works to the top, guarded by Chester. On the wing, Christian Albright, the jab step. Comes back up top to Harris. Harris looking for the crossover dribble, the hesitation move. Leaves it baseline for Albright. Down to 10 on the shot clock. He'll fire up to 3. That's off, no good. And Freddie Williams Jr., the baseline jumper, got pinned behind the backboard. Not a good look that time as Williams got his third offensive rebound and top of the key. Tim Coleman misses the jumper, and Albright will chase down the rebound. And Jordan Harris with a quick drive to the basket gets it to go. He has 4 points now in the ball game. Extends out the Lamar State lead to 6, now 18-12. And the jumper on the wing, up and good by Andre Edwards. Edwards, his third basket of the ball game, has 8 points. Cuts the lead in half, 18-15, and a holding foul. Looks like it's going to be on Ladarius Chester. It'll be a reach-in on the young man from Memphis, Tennessee. 14 foul against Lee. As Albright will check out for Lamar State. 12:32 to play here in the first half. As Harris, we see checking in DeJon Streeter out of Niagara Falls, New York. Harris with the drive and the foul. And they'll call the reach in that time on the aforementioned DeJon Streeter, the 6'4 freshman. So Harris, 2 for 2 from the line so far. A chance to try to extend out the Seahawks lead. Sophomore from San Antonio Sam Houston High School. And just has not been the same program as they moved up in classification when they were a very dominant Region 4 Class 3A team, now playing in Class 5A, which moved up one classification by the renumbering system. Harris makes both free throws, so it goes 2 for 2 that trip. And Lamar State pushes it back to a 5-point lead now. They've led by as many as 6 here in the first half. And Lee, a 1-point lead so far, is their largest of the ball game, as Coleman directing traffic. Turns the corner, looks baseline. Now Coleman puts the dribble down to Farmer and cut to the basket, and Brandon Jenkins is going to slam it home. Nice look from Farmer on the assist, as Jenkins able to get free in the middle of the lane. Cuts the lead down to 3, 20-17. As Harris picked up man-to-man by DeJon Streeter. Now Harris looking to turn the corner. Now drives down the lane, wide open, lays it up good. And Streeter gave him way too much space that time. 22-17, back to a 5-point lead as Lamar State trading buckets there as Farmer has it tipped away. Good job coming over by Marco Yelich, forcing the turnover against Lee College, their 4th of the half. As Duop Reef is checked back in also for Lee. Weisbrod waiting up top, won't set the pick. Now waiting for help, Harris drives it on the elbow, kicks it back up top. Freddie Williams Jr. open, won't take the 3. Now kicks it back up top to Harris with a work clock. Harris looking for the clear out. Sets, fires the 3, and rattles home good. Jordan Harris, a big 3-pointer there to extend Lamar State out to an 8-point lead. Now 25-17 the lead for the Seahawks. Jenkins looking high, posted Duop Reef, the give and go pass to Farmer, who lays it up and good. Nice look as unselfish pass that time by Duop Reef, who will head next season to play for Johnny Jones over at LSU, along with Brandon Jenkins. Picked up the dribble down low. Weisbrod creating space. He's double teamed. He'll lay it up, no good. Reef comes over, gets a piece of it, and so he'll get the block and the rebound. Drive down low on the pass off there. Looks like Coleman fouled going toward the basket. They'll call the reach-in foul, looks like, on DeAndre Frank. That'll be his first. That is the first team foul against Lamar State. There's 5 been called against Lee as a quick inbound. Up and good. The 3-pointer for Andre Edwards, who's been on a 3-point shooting binge here. Edwards with 11 early points for Lee College. Cuts the lead down to 5, 25-20. It's Freddie Williams Jr. Looking low post to Yelich, ball tipped away and not a good pass at time as ahead of the pack. Brandon Jenkins is going to flush it home. Brandon Jenkins able to dunk that one, his 2nd of the ball game, and 5 in a row now for the Running Rebels to cut it down to a 3-point ball game. 9:44 to play first half as Yelich will get it in the lane. Ball tipped away. Farmer coming over. Gets a piece of it. Weisbrod wanted a reach-in foul there, but did not get the call. And scoreboard is not right. It says 25-24, but So we'll update scoreboard. It was laid on the tick a while ago. 25-24, lead down by 1, closest they've been in a while. After Lamar State had the 8-point lead, so a 7-0 run for Lee College here. As Yelich coming out to set the pick. Harris going to fire up to 3, and that's good. He can feel that one. You can see it when he let it go. A rhythm 3 that time for Jordan Harris. Harris going for the steal, has to get back quickly. 28-24 is a drive down low. Farmer's going to turn around, jumping on the baseline. Wisebrough just enough intimidation to stand there. Gets a 6th rebound. Gets it ahead to Harris on the left wing. Harris going to drive it, set for a 17-footer. That one took a look and came out as Reith will secure the rebound. And then a reach-in foul looks like on Colton Wisebrough in the backcourt. That'll be his first. Team foul number 2 on Lamar State. Exactly 9 minutes to play here in the first half. A 28-24 Lamar State lead. Remind you, today's game brought to you by Katie and Ambulance Service, there when you need us most. By Max Bowling, by Hampton Inn. We love having you here. Low post looked at time Reith. That's a travel as Reith stretching at that time. Took one big step. And gets the turnover for the Lee College Rebels. So Harris will work it up for Lamar State. As Coleman will pick him up man-to-man. On the wing, DeAndre Frank back up top to Harris. Harris looking for the crossover dribble. Hedges. Now picked up by Coleman, coming to the top to Albright. Near side Frank, down to 8, down to 7. They'll get it to Freddie Williams Jr. Yelich will get in the lane. The jump hook from 5, no good. And Brandon Jenkins with a strong rebound for Lee College. As Tim Coleman push it on the wing to Andre Edwards, who's had a big first half so far. Nice job by Yelich to deny the entry pass that time to Duop Reith. And I'm pleased to be joined by the athletic director, Scott Street of Lamar State College. And first of all, a pretty good house here for the rivalry game here with Lee College.
Always a great game between these two teams.
A drive down low, ball tipped away, and Freddie Williams Jr. will take it away. That's his 4th rebound of the ball game, first on the defensive glass. As Harris with a crossover dribble between the legs, splits the defense, drives, hesitates from 10, misses it badly. Ball tipped up by Christian Albright, saved by Freddie Williams Jr. He's open for a 15-footer. That's off the back rim, no good. And a couple of in-low looks at time for the Seahawks, and they missed them. And a holding foul coming across. Carl Gray with the call. That'll be a reach in on Christian Albright. That will be his first. 3rd team foul. And the clock continuing to tick here. Mardi Gras coming up, and we talk about that. The events are just around the corner. We got 3.5 weeks to go.
It's here very quickly, and this year we're going to be selling parking lots on campus for people who may want to park an RV or just have a space dedicated to themselves, as well as parking on Friday and Saturday. It's going to help with athletic scholarships.
Reach-in foul that called on Albright. That's going to be his 2nd. That's already the 14th foul now on Lamar State. That's now 4 in a row called against the Seahawks. Coming up top, Farmer traveled. Shuffled the feet trying to get to the basket. Marvin Hamilton on the far side with the call. That's the 6th turnover and a half on Lee College. And we talk about it's always a fun game for us to do the crossover broadcast, and we enjoy it now being on radio here locally on the Sports Radio 1450 and 1510 in the area. And we know we've had good responses from everybody. Mike always talks about glowingly the enjoyment of having the local teams on there, and especially softball coming up. We'll have about 20 broadcasts on there, so we'll enjoy that coming up in March, April, and May.
Absolutely. We'll be on the radio and doing our internet broadcasts, and on 1450, 1510 a.m. Beaumont Sports Radio through hopefully the 1st of May when the conference tournament's going on.
And maybe all the way up to Utah or Wyoming when they go up there for the national tournament. I think it's in Utah as the long shot missed. And
St. George, Utah. We actually bid on that at Ford Field 2 years ago with the Beaumont Convention and Visitors Bureau. And I think... let's just say the chairman of the committee is from St. George, Utah.
That might have some influence as Chase Rutledge with the layup on the other end. 30-24, 3-point jumper, and Andre Edwards is on fire right now. He continues to fire up from long distance. We saw him have a great game against the Trinity Valley Cardinals. Cuts the lead back in half, 30-27. But you look at these two teams, and they're sort of diametrically opposed. Lamar State doesn't like to get the score up, but they played very well against Trinity Valley and getting a huge score as Wisebrough tries to lay it up. Thought he drew contact. Farmer will get the rebound going the other way. As Holden Edwards will set fire to 3, this time short, and Wisebrough will gather in the rebound. timeout call by Lance Madison, as Weisbrod will secure his 7th rebound, as he'll have a 30-second timeout or a full timeout, wait to see. And it will be a full timeout, so we'll take what will be equivalent to the under 7 media timeout back after this on PSN Sports.
Hi, welcome to Raising Cane's. You know, Cane's is all about one love. It's chicken fingers that are always fresh, never ever frozen. A friendly crew, a fun atmosphere, and a perfect chicken finger meal every time. That is one love. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers.
Back live here from the Carl Parker Center as we continue on PSN Sports. Our next dead ball will be the no media timeout, as we have got the under 7 taken care of with the full timeout by Lamar State, so they'll have 3 fulls and a 30 remaining for the ball game. And you look at, we talked about it with the Raising Cane's Challenge, and talk about it, if the Seahawks win, score 90 points or more, the fans will receive a coupon after the game's over with to go to Raising Cane's in Nederland at 3324 Highway 365. Good for a free combo of equal or lesser value with the purchase of any combo.
No, that's exciting that they want to reach out and help our game atmosphere, and hopefully we can win this for our fans tonight.
6:19 to play here in the first half, as Jordan Harris will get it up top to Weisbrod. Weisbrod looking in low post. Yelich, spin move in the lane, turn around, jump hook from 5, good. And his offensive game has really picked up. The numbers may not indicate on the scorebook, but he's really played a lot stronger, a lot smarter.
He looks very athletic tonight.
6:02 to play, 32-27. Lamar State back to a 5-point lead. It's a drive by Coleman. That's going to be an offensive foul as he lowered the shoulder. As Timmy Coleman will pick up his first, team foul number 6 against Lee. Turnover number 7 against the Running Rebels here in the early going. These two teams will meet in 3.5 weeks over at the Sports Arena on the campus of Lee College in Baytown, Texas. But a lot of basketball to be played the remainder of the season for seeding purposes, trying to get the bye. And right now, Lamar State's still in a good position as Weisbrod will rattle the 3 off the back rim, no good. And the rebound taken in by Duapreith. They'll kick it to Devontae Cooper. Back to Cooper on the wing. Looking down low, spin move in the lane. That's easy for Tony Farmer. Farmer's second basket in the ball game, has 4 points. As Harris will walk it up for the Seahawks. As a hold on against the man-to-man defense. Lamar State in the white with navy blue and Columbia blue. Lee in their road red uniforms with the white numbers and the black trim. These two teams 5-4 for Lee, 4-4 for Lamar State. So this will be a huge feather in the cap for Lamar State, picking up their second conference victory in a row. As Weisbrod, the up fake, drives down the lane, coming over. Reith is going to pick up the foul on the block attempt and left his feet that time and got the push. That'll be his first, team foul number 7, as it will send Weisbrod to the line. And Colton Weisbrod is Mr. 50-50. He's either going to make the first and miss the second or make the second and miss the first. He just has not been able to put together a run of free throws. Free throw good on the first. We'll see if he can break that string here. 33-29, and if you're Lamar State, you would like to push the lead up. Try to make Lee come from behind here, playing at your pace, and Weisbrod that time finally knocks down both free throws. Now, man, we'll head to Lamar University next year to play over at the Montaigne Center. That's Coleman working with the left-handed dribble, looking in the high post to Reed. Spin move, leaves it for Devontae Cooper, kicks it out to Andre Edwards at 3 seconds. Or they called the holding foul first. Looked like it was on Freddie Williams Jr. That'll be the 5th team foul. And so for Freddie Williams Jr. picking up his first. And now Yelich picks up a foul on the inbounds play. So just that quickly, that's 16 fouls against each team.
I think it was Weisbrod.
In fact, it is Colton Weisbrod picking up his 3rd. That's a huge foul right there for the final 4:49 as Weisbrod's going to be on the floor here and does not want to commit a foul here. And Tony Farmer takes advantage and lays it up off the glass. So Weisbrod with number 3 instead of on Yelich. And so that cuts the lead down to 3, 34-31. Weisbrod will hold on and leave it for Harris. And you know that Lance Madison doesn't want to burn another timeout to get Weisbrod off the floor, so he's got to be very aware of what's going on. As Weisbrod the crossover, hesitates, now holds on against Brandon Jenkins. Now looking baseline, ball tipped away. Jenkins with the quick hands gets the turnover. That's the third against Lamar State. Has a drive by Edwards and fumbled that ball away. Did not get a good pass into the lane, trying to get it to Brandon Jenkins. On the wing, Freddie Williams Jr. traveled. Tried to set for the three. He got so nervous and anxious to get that three off, he took an extra step there. So the young man out of Douglas High School in Memphis, Tennessee, we talked about his game, probably the most improved of anybody on the Seahawks from last year to this year. We climb under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. As Coleman working with the dribble, he sets for a 25-footer. That's off the back rim. Almost broke the backboard there. As Harris with the long rebound is going to drive it into the lane, fumbles it briefly, now carries it back out. So reset the offense beyond the three-point line near side, and then a kicking violation. It looked like there will be a holding foul first. And so they'll call Andre Edwards with the foul, the freshman from Compton, California. That'll be the 18th foul, so the 1-and-1 coming up, and looks like Marko Jelic is going to get the opportunity to walk to the line. And the young man out of Traffic High School in Serbia, a chance to make this a two-possession game. Lamar State has pretty much had the lead throughout this one. As Jelic good on free throw, and you love to see him go to the line and reward himself there and get that bonus free throw. 35-31, one more free throw coming up for the sophomore Serbian. Second free throw also rattles home and good for Jelic. So 4 points in the ball game, and that's foul money if you're Lamar State. Jelic averaging about 3 points a game on the season, and maybe a little bit lower into the twos so far. As Cooper looking into low post, down low to Farmer, off the glass, no good. Jelic, a strong rebound, his second of the ball game. As Harris will work it across the timeline to our right side as they go down low to Jelic. Spin move against Farmer, kicks it back out. That's off the mark to three. Cooper will gather in the rebound out of Goose Creek Memorial High School in Baytown, Texas. The ball tipped away. Good hands by Chase Rutledge, and I love the way he's improved his game also. That's turnover number 9 against Lee College, and then Rutledge fumbles it out of bounds, so we'll have a change of possession here, as that'll be the 5th turnover against Lamar State.
We have a couple special things coming up. Softball, of course, starting their season at Tyler on February 4th, but we're going to have a leadoff dinner that will introduce the softball team. We'll have it here in the banquet room of the Parker Center, and if anyone is interested, it's $20 per person. Please call us at the athletic department, 984-6291.
And Erin Peltier would love to talk to you about that. She handles all the affairs, especially going into the awards banquet for the athletics, and does a great job with that. As Andre Edwards with the long rebound, two-up free throw, the turnaround jumper in the lane, and the layup up and good by Tim Coleman. Got to the basket, and the defense was late getting back, and now Lee has cut this lead down once again, 36-35. They're within one, and they have been within one a couple of times so far late in the half, as DeMaster Sam out of Beaumont Ozen High School in for the first time. We saw Sam have the good ball game last week against Tomball as the ball in the lane, kicked out Jelic. He's going to fire up a long two, no good, as Albright's going to fire for the loose ball. Down low with three, turnaround jump hook, right in and good. That's not his normal side. And what a good look that time by Christian Albright. Got the big rebound over the big man heading to LSU, Duop Reith, as Albright will leave it near side. As Lamar State has extended the lead back out to three. On the wing, three-point jumper to tie it. Brandon Jenkins no good. Duop Reith trying to get the rebound and goes out of bounds. Wow. Off Chase Rutledge. How? And Carl Gray with the call. You see on the other side, Brandon Whitworth, or Blake Whitworth, trying to overrule, and it's going to be Lamar State basketball. And you just couldn't see Duop Reith tipping that ball and getting in there, because you're about 9-inch difference there between Chase Rutledge and Duop Reith at 6'10". So credit Rutledge with the rebound for the Seahawks. We're down to 148 in a very entertaining first half here, and this game being played at the Lamar State pace. As Harris trying to turn the corner against Coleman, drives in the lane, may have got away with an extra step and lays it up good. Harris with the basket. He's in double figures now, as the Seahawks extend to a 5-point lead, 40-35. Has Cooper down low. Farmer wide open. Layup off the glass and good. Tony Farmer just so dangerous once he gets it in his zone that low. 40-37. It's a 3-point ball game. 1:15 to play here in the first half as Sam will work it across the timeline. Picked up by Jenkins. Now waiting for Harris to clear. Now picks up the dribble. Coleman creating some space there as Harris fumbled it briefly, almost traveled, kicks it up to Albright. He'll gather it in, still plenty of time as they'll come near side Sam. Up fake on the three. He'll take the 17-footer off the back rim, no good. Tony Farmer will secure the long rebound for lead. 45 seconds left, and Brandon Jenkins a layup and a foul. As Albright late getting there with the reach in. That's going to be his third. So the two big men for Lamar State picking up foul trouble here. That'll be the 18th foul or 17th foul against the Seahawks as Jenkins.
I know the officials are a lot closer than we are, but I just didn't see that myself.
Jenkins will have the opportunity for the three-point play the old-fashioned way, and he struggled from the free-throw line and the loss late to Angelina. He had several opportunities to go to the line and put that game away and went 1 for his last 6 from the field or from the free-throw line. Now Jenkins short on the free throw, way short. That time as Harris will come away with the rebound. About a 15-second difference between the game and shot clock. So we'll see if Lamar State goes 2 for 1 here as Sam. Small lineup in there for Lamar State with the 40-39 lead. Looking for the drive, kick it back out. Freddie Williams Jr., the up fake, spins in the lane, has it blocked away by Andre Edwards. Harris will chase it down and fumbles it out of bounds. Shot clock was winding down as Harris threw that one up. Turnover number 6 of the half against Lamar State, and Lee can retake the lead here. They've only led briefly by 1 early in the first half. 18 seconds left. Devontae Cooper working with the dribble. Working near side, nearly travels with it. Leaves it for Edwards. Down low, Farmer trying to create space against Yelich. Turnaround jump hook from 5 is good. Farmer 10 points, and that's going to wind down as Harris will fire up the 3 at the buzzer, and it goes off the backboard long, and Lee will go into the locker room with a 1-point, 41-40 lead. As we'll close out the first half here, we'll head to the locker room and come back live after this on PSNSports.com.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 2016 Jeep Cherokee for only $19,800.
That price includes warranty forever.
Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
Everyone knows that some things are just better left to the pros. Take motivational speaking.
I don't know.
The same goes for bowls at Genghis Grill, which is why we now offer chef-made bowls like Kung Pao chicken for only $8.99. Skip the line and order a bowl right from your table, or take matters into your own hands and build your own. The new $8.99 featured bowls at Genghis Grill. Seize control.
Veolia is the leading global provider of environmental solutions. By improving energy efficiency, better managing water and wastewater, and recovering resources from waste, we're supporting business and industry while protecting our Gulf Coast in a responsible way. And just like Port Arthur's Lamar State College, Veolia has a passion for excellence, helping more than 30,000 businesses and 550 communities with their environmental needs. Today, Veolia is resourcing the world for a better tomorrow. Learn more at VeoliaNorthAmerica.com.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year. Thanks to you, we were the #1 volume dealer in Southeast Texas for the 2nd year in a row.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. You choose a new 2016 Jeep Cherokee or a 7-passenger 2016 Dodge Journey for the low price of only $19,800.
And don't forget, those prices include warranty forever.
Come see why we are the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Mid-County Dodge in Port Arthur or MidCountyDodge.com.
Need t-shirts from 1 to 100,000. Tyler Screen Printing.
No job too small
or too large. Need banners, trophies, awards, vinyl stickers? Tyler Screen Printing. Want the option to design your t-shirt online? Tyler Screen Printing has got you covered with 2 locations. Tyler Screen Printing, conveniently located at 1321 South Beckham in Tyler, or visit Athens Screen Printing in Athens. Call today, 903-630-7124. That's 903-630-7124. Online at tylerscreen.com.
I come to the neighborhood Walmart a lot. It's a grocery store, but without all the other household items, so you're getting exactly what you need at a lower price.
It's a lot quicker to flow through the aisles. I find the prices are unbeatable.
I'm here all the time for everything, produce, vegetables.
I work full time. I have 2 children. I'm on the go constantly, so having affordable products to buy for our children is priceless.
I have a family of 4, so every penny counts.
Every minute counts when you're trying to get the kids home and then, ready for school the next day.
The biggest thing with this place is it's very convenient. I enjoy shopping here.
Everyone knows that some things are just better left to the pros. Take skydiving instructors.
So I think you just jump and pull one of these cord thingies.
The same goes for bowls at Genghis Grill, which is why we now offer chef-made bowls like Kung Pao chicken for only $8.99. Skip the line and order a bowl right from your table, or take matters into your own hands and build your own. The new $8.99 featured bowls at Genghis Grill. Seize control.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 2016 7-passenger Dodge Journey for only $19,800.
That price includes warranty forever.
Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
Everyone knows that some things are just better left to the pros. Take motivational speaking.
I don't know.
The same goes for bowls at Genghis Grill, which is why we now offer chef-made bowls like Kung Pao chicken for only $8.99. Skip the line and order a bowl right from your table, or take matters into your own hands and build your own. The new $8.99 featured bowls at Genghis Grill. Seize control.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 2016 Ram 4-door for only $26,900.
That price includes warranty forever.
Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
Football fans, with the Raising Cane's tailgate on the table, this meal is going into overtime. The first overall pick for any game comes piled high with hot, fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers and totally dippable cane sauce. So let's hear the stats. That's 100 chicken fingers, 100% premium, and 100% delicious. And with cold, refreshing jugs of lemonade and sweet tea also coming straight out of Raising Cane's, well, let's just say that's a full roster of flavor. Raising Cane's, one love.
Veolia is the leading global provider of environmental solutions. By improving energy efficiency, better managing water and wastewater, and recovering resources from waste, we're supporting business and industry while protecting our Gulf Coast in a responsible way. And just like Port Arthur's Lamar State College, Veolia has a passion for excellence, helping more than 30,000 businesses and 550 communities with their environmental needs. Today, Veolia is resourcing the world for a better tomorrow. Learn more at veolianorthamerica.com.
I come to the neighborhood Walmart a lot. It's a grocery store, but without all the other household items, so you're getting exactly what you need at a lower price.
It's a lot quicker to flow through the aisles. I find the prices are unbeatable.
I'm here all the time for everything, produce, vegetables.
I work full time. I have 2 children. I'm on the go constantly, so having affordable products to buy for our children is priceless.
I have a family of 4, so every penny counts.
Every minute counts when you're trying to get the kids home and then, ready for school the next day.
The biggest thing with this place is it's very convenient. I enjoy shopping here.
And back live here from the Carl Parker Center on the campus of Lamar State College in Port Arthur. Looking at the first half numbers for Lee with a 41-40 lead. 10 points in the first half for Tony Farmer, 14 points for Andre Edwards, 6 points for Brandon Jenkins, also 6 points for Duop Reith, and 5 points for Tim Coleman. For the Lamar State Seahawks, 16 points for Jordan Harris, 9 points for Colton Weisbrod, 5 points for Freddie Williams Jr., and 4 points apiece for Marco Yelich and Christian Albright. 2 points in the first half for Chase Rutledge. And looking at the first half numbers, 10 turnovers for Lee, 8 turnovers for Lamar State Seahawks, 17 assists on the 18 makes for Lee College, 7 assists on the 14 makes for Lamar State. Shooting numbers in the first half, 54.5% from the floor, 18 of 33 for Lee. They were 5 of 10 from the three-point line and 0 for 1 from the free throw line. And for Lamar State, 14 of 36 for 39% from the field, 3 of 9 from the three-point line for 33%, and were 9 of 10 from the free throw line for 90%. Rebounding 17 in the first half, 1 of those offensively for Lee College, 22 in the first half, 7 of those on the offensive glass for the Lamar State Seahawks. We'll come back live here from the Carl Parker Center back after this timeout on PSNSports.com.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year. Thanks to you, we were the #1 volume dealer in Southeast Texas for the second year in a row.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 4-door Ram for $26,900 or a new 2016 Ram Heavy Duty Crew Cab 4-wheel drive for the low price of $35,700.
And don't forget, those prices include warranty forever.
Come see why we are the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Mid-County Dodge in Port Arthur or midcountydodge.com.
Football fans, with the Raising Cane's tailgate on the table, this meal is going into overtime. The first overall pick for any game comes piled high with hot, fresh, never-ever-frozen chicken fingers and totally dippable cane sauce. So let's hear the stats. That's 100 chicken fingers, 100% premium, and 100% delicious. And with cold, refreshing jugs of lemonade and sweet tea also coming straight out of Raising Cane's, well, let's just say that's a full roster of flavor. Raising Cane's, one love.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year. Thanks to you, we were the #1 volume dealer in Southeast Texas for the second year in a row.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. You choose a new 2016 Jeep Cherokee or a 7-passenger 2016 Dodge Journey for the low price of only $19,800.
And don't forget, those prices include warranty forever.
Come see why we are the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Mid-County Dodge in Port Arthur or midcountydodge.com.
Need t-shirts from 1 to 100,000. Tyler Screen Printing.
No job too small
or too large. Need banners, trophies, awards, vinyl stickers? Tyler Screen Printing. Want the option to design your t-shirt online? Tyler Screen Printing has got you covered with 2 locations. Tyler Screen Printing, conveniently located at 1321 South Beckham in Tyler, or visit Athens Screen Printing in Athens. Call today, 903-630-7124. That's 903-630-7124. Online at tylerscreen.com.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 2016 7-passenger Dodge Journey for only $19,800.
That price includes warranty forever.
Shop midcountydodge.com.
I would say the main reason that I started with Lamar State College Port Arthur was because it was close to home. I like that the classes are a lot smaller. Being that it's a smaller environment, teachers are able to do a lot more one-on-one. Recently, I just did a graphic design internship with a local ad agency. Really cool thing about that was I ended up landing a full-time position with them, and I have Lamar State College to thank for that.
Consider Lamar State College Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
Golden Triangle Emergency Center. We're here for the moments that are measured in heartbeats.
The rustic Pine Tree Lodge on Taylor's Bayou in LaBelle serves up marvelous meals and wholesome family fun 6 days a week. On the weekends, kick up your heels to live music on the Pine Tree's gigantic patio. Enjoy some of the best seafood steaks and burgers in Southeast Texas while taking in the beauty of the bayou. The Miller family has spent over 30 years perfecting Pine Tree favorites like chicken fried steak, fried shrimp, and shrimp and grits. They also have a boat launch for all types of boating or fishing. the Pine Tree Lodge, where the road ends and the fun begins.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle. You choose a new Jeep Cherokee or a 7-passenger Journey for only $19,800.
That price includes warranty forever.
Join the #1 team in Southeast Texas at midcountydodge.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. David Tischer, a board-certified orthopedic surgeon. If you have a sports injury, you need to see an orthopedic sports medicine specialist to get the right diagnosis, right treatment, right now. We offer same-day appointments, so see the real experts today.
I have a Bachelor of Business Administration degree, and I decided to go back to school after 32 years, and I decided to pursue nursing. I chose Lamar State College Port Arthur for its excellent nursing program. Our instructors here are amazing. They are all practicing nurses that bring their skills to the classroom, so what you read in the book, it comes to life. The hands-on, the clinical setting, it really gets you prepared for the workplace.
Lamar State College Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
And back live here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur. About a minute and a half remaining before we kick it back to the start of the second half of play here. And looking at the first half numbers and inside the individual scoring numbers, you had Andre Edwards hit several from the three-point line as he was 4 of 5, and he has just stayed red hot. We saw him last week against Trinity Valley have a very good run of three-point shooting up in that ball game. And for Lamar State, leading scorer Jordan Harris continues to carry the load for the Lamar State Seahawks, with Weisbrod and Albright getting in foul trouble late in that first half. So we'll see if they can turn that around. As we'll take a final timeout, come back live after this on PSNSports.com.
Max Bowl Port Arthur is family fun close to home. Fun for all ages with bowling, great food and drinks, and the hottest video games today. Come in for the best laser tag experience in town. Max Bowl is the perfect place for birthday parties or church and school events. Cosmic Bowl is every Friday and Saturday night with music videos and spectacular lighting. Max Bowl Port Arthur. Come join the party.
As we get set to start the second half of play here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur, it's been as exciting and anticipated as we hoped for in this ball game. Lamar State giving up the lead late in that first half. That is our third lead change of the ball game. In fact, our fourth lead change of the ball game. We've been tied twice. Lee College will have the basketball in the road red uniforms, the white numbers and the black trim. Lamar State in their home white uniforms, navy blue numbers, and the Columbia blue and white trim. As they look down low, Lee with the basketball, working from left to right here in the second half as Javante Cooper gets in the lane, leads it up from 5, no good, and coming over Freddie Williams Jr., a big rebound there for the Seahawks as Chase Rutledge is going to save it near side to Freddie Williams Jr. As coming across with the basketball, Lamar State trying to retake the lead here as Yelich getting the start, so they'll go with a little bit different lineup look here with the foul trouble for both Colton Weisbrod and Christian Albright. Spin move by Weisbrod, lays it up, no good. Rebound by Yelich. He's on the floor, ball tipped away, and Andre Edwards will come away with the first turnover of the half against Lamar State, and a dunk home for Andre Edwards. Able to get free in the lane. That is 4 in a row now for Lee College to build. To a 43-40 lead. That is their largest of the ball game. Rutledge will kick it near side to Weisbrod. They'll come back up top as Freddie Williams Jr. will get it back to Harris. They'll spread the floor as Coleman will pick him up man-to-man. Harris, crossover dribble. Ball blocked away by Andre Edwards. Picked up by Javante Cooper. Lee on the run as Coleman's going to get in the lane. Throws it up, no good. And the reach-in foul by Tim Coleman from behind. Not a good foul by the sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio. It'll be the first team foul against Lee College here in the second half. Credit Freddie Williams Jr. with his second defensive rebound of the half and his 7th of the ball game. $18:30 to play here in the second half. Lamar State with the basketball trailing by 3, their largest deficit of the ball game. As Yelich looking down low, trying to find Freddie Williams Jr. He'll chase it on the baseline. He'll lean it from 5, no good. Weisbrod fighting for the rebound, and he's fouled by Edwards. And Edwards didn't agree with the call. It'll be the second on Andre Edwards, second team foul against Lee, as Weisbrod closing in on double-figure rebounds once again. He had 8 first-half points. And in fact, 9 first-half points for Colton Weisbrod. Harris quickly gets it into Weisbrod, facing up against Leston Gordon. Weisbrod spin move, rolls it up left-handed, no good. Long rebound tipped out as Yelich will chase it. Still loose as Leston Gordon's going to come away with it, and he'll dunk it home and foul. Wow. Leston Gordon never gave up on the play, continued all the way through, got the rebound, and slammed it home as it looked like Freddie Williams Jr. got the pushing foul. So Lee now with an early start to this second half, 45-40. And the reach-in foul was called on Yelich instead, chasing that play from behind. That's the first team foul on the Seahawks here in the second half. And that's one of the highlight plays so far for Leston Gordon as a Lee College running Rebel. 18:03 to play as Lee has opened up now a 5-point lead. As we'll see, Albright back in quickly as the offense not flowing properly in the first 2 minutes of this half. It's been all Lee so far, as Gordon's going to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. 3 points in the ball game now for Leston Gordon. Extends Lee to a 46-40 lead as the ball tipped away from Chase Rutledge. And another turnover against Lamar State. Timeout called as Coach Lance Madison not happy as he's going to get Master Sam back in the lineup. It'll be a 30-second timeout back after this on PSNSports.com.
Golden Triangle Emergency Center. We're here for the moments that are measured in heartbeats.
Big game, little game, whatever your game. If you've been injured, we're the team that can get you back in the game. Christus Southeast Texas and Beaumont Bone and Joint is your full-service sports medicine program with expert orthopedic care, quick assessment and treatment, physical therapy, concussion management, and more, all minutes away. Call 1-800-218-9355 or visit us at christussetx.org/sports-medicine to request.
Back live here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur. Lee with a big run to close out the first half and into the second half. It's 7-0 run by the Running Rebels. Their second time they've had a 7-0 run in this ball game. Drive down low by Coleman. Kicks it back on the wing. Farmer's going to take a 17-footer. That's short. No good. Freddie Williams Jr. will come up with the rebound. Lamar State needs a basket here. Freddie Williams Jr. is going to split the defense. And it's fouled. There's like Javante Cooper maybe on the reach in. And it is. He'll pick up his first. Team foul number 3. Against Lee here in the second half. And out of bounds to the Lamar State Seahawks. As to Master Sam out of Beaumont Ozin High School checking back in, the former Panther. Looks for help, and that's going to be... And they're going to call Jordan Harris with the push-off. Wow. Didn't look like there was a lot of contact there as Harris will turn the ball over, third turnover of the half. And right now, his first personal of the ball game. And now Lee a chance to build a 3-possession lead, but Weisbrod with the steal. Farmer's going to chase him, and Weisbrod will lay it up and good. So Weisbrod with the turnover for Lee, the first of the half, and transitions into a basket there to cut the lead back to 4. 46-42. As a drive down the lane, a short jumper by Tim Coleman, no good. Leston Gordon's going to grab the rebound. Tony Farmer with the tip follow, no good. And good job getting in there that time by Christian Albright to get dirty. Ball tipped away as Cooper can't save it on the baseline. And both these teams hitting the floor on every loose ball. So credit Albright with the rebound. We're just under 17 minutes to play here in the second half. And out of bounds to the Lamar State Seahawks. As Sam will work it across the timeline. Covered up man-to-man defense by Javante Cooper out of Goose Creek Memorial High School. Sam tries to turn the corner, spin move in the lane, lays it up off the glass. Good to foul. What a move by the master Sam. If we know had that in him whenever he played at high school for the Ozen Panthers. So 4 in a row now for the Seahawks to try to cut this down to a 1-point game from the free throw line. The reach-in foul called on Lee. That'll be the 14th foul on the Running Rebels here in the half. And it looks like the reach-in that time called. And they didn't have the number identified on the board. That's free throw no good by Sam. 2-point ball game, 46-44. As Brandon Jenkins drives in the lane, leads it from 5, no good, but he's fouled. And will go to the line for 2 free throws. And this has not been the place that Brandon Jenkins has been very comfortable with over the last few ball games. He has missed several big free throws. His only attempt of the first half missed it badly. As Jenkins good on the first free throw. Now 1 for 2 from the line. We'll have one more. Extends back to a 3-point lead. With one more coming. Second free throw looks good and is. So Jenkins much better on those 2 free throws. It's a 2-possession game, 48-44. Sam picked up by Brandon Jenkins as he'll break the timeline. Sam working with the dribble on the left-hand side, looking for help. Creates a pass down low to Christian Albright. Spin move in the lane, jumps up from 10, no good. And alone for the rebound is Leston Gordon. That's his 3rd of the ball game. As Jenkins is going to get to the free throw line, one of the best mid-range jumpers in this conference, able to knock it down. And just that quickly, Lee extending out as the ball stolen away by Jenkins. And now Freddie Williams Jr. on the push. As Freddie Williams Jr. is going to get to the elbow, and he misses the jumper. And Brandon Jenkins is going to secure the rebound. It's a 50-44 lead as Ladarius Chester hangs in the lane up and good for Lee College, his first basket of the ball game. And it's a very athletic young man out of Memphis, Tennessee. 52-44, so this is a 6-0 run by Lee. As Harris sets. Open for the 3 off the back rim, no good. 1 and done as Colton Wilesbrough tipping that one out of bounds as he had touched it last. Andre Edwards credited with the rebound. We wind under 15 minutes to play here in the second half. Lee with the basketball, working to the right-hand side. As Edwards gets it from Farmer, kicks it on the wing. Chester drives in the lane. Ball blocked from behind by Freddie Williams Jr. And then a 3-second violation called against Lee College. And Roy Champagne, you can see him on the far side asking for the shot that would have broken the time call there. And Marvin Hamilton not giving him the time of day there. It's an 8-point Lee lead, their largest. Has the ball stolen away, and then a reach-in foul on Master Sam. And right now, Lamar State having all kinds of problems with the pressure. 4 turnover against Lamar State in the half, their 10th of the ball game. In fact, that'll be number 12 of the ball game. That's Tony Farmer holding back out. Brandon Jenkins. Lee with an 8-point lead and the basketball. As Farmer bobbles it briefly, leaves it to Andre Edwards. Edwards gets it to Farmer near side. The pass down low to Jenkins. He'll lay it up off the glass. Hit by Edwards, no good. And Freddie Williams Jr. will gather in another rebound. He's closing in on a double-figure rebound ball game as Sam gets it in the lane, hangs in the air from 10, good. The master Sam with the free throw, line jumper. And Lance Masson's going to call timeout. I think he's burned his 30-second timeout, so this may be a full timeout. And so we'll come back live after this on PSNsports.com.
I would say the main reason that I started with Lamar State College Port Arthur was because it was close to home. I like that the classes are a lot smaller. Being that it's a smaller environment, teachers are able to do a lot more one-on-one. Recently, I just did a graphic design internship with a local ad agency. Really cool thing about that was I ended up landing a full-time position with them, and I have Lamar State College to thank for that.
Consider Lamar State College Port Arthur. Success is closer than you think.
Max Bowl Port Arthur is family fun close to home. Fun for all ages with bowling, great food and drinks, and the hottest video games today. Come in for the best laser tag experience in town. Max Bowl is the perfect place for birthday parties or church and school events. Cosmic Bowl is every Friday and Saturday night with music videos and spectacular lighting. Max Bowl Port Arthur. Come join the party.
And back live here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur. But there's Chester working to weave up top to Andre Edwards. The drive baseline no good. Weisbrod a 3-on-1 break as he gets it ahead to Freddie Williams. He's going to drive it. He'll lay it up no good. Sam going for the rebound, but Leston Gordon able to come from behind and get the rebound. That's his fourth. As Jenkins trying to get in the lane, kicks it to nobody. He thought Chester was going to collapse to the basket that time, and he stayed up top the three-point line. Reminding today's game brought to you by Raising Cane's and the Raising Cane's Challenge. If the Seahawks win, score 90 points or more, the fans will receive a coupon to be redeemed at Raising Cane's in Nederland, 3324 Highway 365. Coupon good for a free combo of equal or lesser value with the purchase of any combo. Promotion going on from January 20th through February 24th. As coming up top, Sam, hesitation, kicks it on the wing. Freddie Williams Jr. wide open for three, and that's good. That's a big three-pointer for Freddie Williams Jr. And the lead is cut down by Lamar State. It's a three-point ball game. As a drive down low, ball tipped away from Leston Gordon and out of bounds off Lee College. As Gordon couldn't control it as he tried to go up for the shot and knocked away by Colton Weisbrod. We're just under 13 minutes to play. We will not have the mandatory under 14 media timeout with a full timeout by Lamar State. Sam will leave it up top to Weisbrod, working around Gordon. He's fouled, and I think it will be before the shot, as Gordon will pick up the reach-in foul. Second for Leston Gordon, fifth team foul against Lee here in the second half, and out of bounds to Lamar State. So Jordan Harris will trigger the inbound. They'll quickly get it in as Weisbrod trying to create space, throws it up no good and got caught in between as Tony Farmer will come away with his fourth rebound. He'll drive it down the lane, throw it up off the glass and roll it in good as Farmer goes coast to coast with the rebound in the basket. And a big basket for Lee to push the lead back up to 5, 54-49. And a holding foul called up top on Brandon Jenkins, and not a good foul by the redshirt sophomore. As that foul occurring some 45 feet from the basket as Jenkins will pick up number 2 for Lee. Sam with the basketball on the inbound with 12:15 to play second half. As it come up top to Christian Albright. Albright in the low post, finds Weisbrod, spin move all the way out the glass, good, and a foul as he worked it against Tony Farmer on the reach-in. 16 foul on Lee, so Lamar State will be shooting. In fact, that's team foul number 7 on the Running Rebels, so Lamar State will be shooting the final 12-10 of the half. As Weisbrod a chance for the three-point play. And the free throw rims out no good. 54-51, it's a three-point ball game. And Lee, since taking the lead to close out the first half, has maintained this lead all the way through the first 9 minutes of the half. On the wing with the basketball. Edwards trying to get in the lane. Dumps it down low to Farmer. Farmer with the up fake. Tries to create space against Albright. He traveled and did not get away with it. Turnover number 5 of the half and 14 of the ball game against the Running Rebels. 11:48 to play here as Lamar State can tie this up with a three-pointer. Clock rolling here from the Parker Center. Remind you on the road on Saturday at Jacksonville, Texas. Will be at Curtis Carroll Fieldhouse. As Albright will leave it near side for Weisbrod. Looks for the clear out. As Farmer trying to hedge in toward the baseline. Open. Albright for three. Good! As he rattles that one home from distance. And Lamar State has come off the deck to tie this one up after being down by as many as 9 here in the half. We're tied at 54 apiece. And the fans beginning to get into it. Jenkins holding on up top of the basketball. Looks near side to Farmer. Farmer working at left side as he'll come back up top to Ladarius Chester. Ball tipped away, and Harris will come away with the steal. Turnover number 6 of the half as Harris trying to throw it up and gets fouled. But no call there. Good job by Ladarius Chester to get back defensively to knock that one away. And it'll be out of bounds to Lamar State. Just under 11 minutes to play. And Coach Roy Champagne wants to talk about it with his team. And it looks like he'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back live after this on PSNSports.com.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 2016 Ram 4-door for only $26,900.
That price includes warranty forever.
Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
Veolia is the leading global provider of environmental solutions. By improving energy efficiency, better managing water and wastewater, and recovering resources from waste, we're supporting business and industry while protecting our Gulf Coast in a responsible way. And just like Port Arthur's Lamar State College, Veolia has a passion for excellence, helping more than 30,000 businesses and 550 communities with their environmental needs. Today, Veolia is resourcing the world for a better tomorrow. Learn more at VeoliaNorthAmerica.com.
And around today's game brought to you by Domino's Pizza with locations in Port Arthur, Nederland, Groves, Bridge City, and Orange. Quality from the source all the way to your table. You can order it now and have it by the end of the night's game. And we would suggest the Meat Lovers Pizza would be the way to go.
Well, and Domino's just opened a new place here on Memorial across from where the old store was. But this one's very nice. You can go down and have a sit-down meal there, eat lunch there, and very, very nice.
Making it more restaurant-friendly than just carry out and take out. As Weisbrod will get it on the wing to DeMaster Sam. Fumbles it briefly. Now Harris loses his balance briefly. I think humidity in the building because of the change in temperature during the day and now going back to cold temperatures tomorrow. As Weisbrod trying to create space against Farmer. Gets it in the lane. Throws it up and almost got the prayer answered as he'll get 2 free throws. This young man just has a motor that never stops. As Weisbrod will get 2 free throws. That'll be the 8th team foul on Lee College here in the second half. And that's the 3rd on Leston Gordon. As Weisbrod good on the first free throws. He's looked much better at the line tonight and breaks a 54-all tie as Lamar State has come off the deck with 7 in a row to retake the lead. It's our 5th lead change of the ball game. As free throw rattles home and good for Weisbrod. So it's second time tonight he has completed both free throws. 56-54. Tim Coleman back in the ball game. Turns the corner, Brandon Jenkins. The up fake from 15, no good. As Weisbrod will secure another rebound. That is number 11 of the ball game for Colton Weisbrod, the sophomore transfer from New Orleans through Nederland High School. As Weisbrod sets, won't take the 3, drives it down the lane. He's wide open at glass, and good. And Weisbrod personally trying to take over this ball game here in the second half. 58-54. It's a 4-point lead for Lamar State after being down by 9. So this is a 17-4 turnaround. Has the ball tipped away, nearly stolen by DeMaster Sam. The quick hands of the guard from Beaumont Ozen. Baseline 3 on the way by Jenkins, no good. And Lee College has gone cold from the outside as Harris will secure the rebound. Harris works it up quickly, drives it, leans it off the glass, and good. Another big basket by Lamar State. And their lead has grown to 6. Timeout called by Lee. And we'll come back after this on PSNSports.com.
I picked Lamar State College Port Arthur because it's close to my family, they have a good music program, and the atmosphere here is a lot of fun. I originally started out with vocal performance, and when I heard about the audio engineering program, I was like, I'm not going to do that. But then the more I learned about it, I was like, oh my gosh, I really have to do this. So I got into it this semester, and I love it. I love that every day I learn something new. I love the teachers that have been teaching me, and I would love to work with them. I'll be able to use this stuff for the rest of my life.
Lamar State College, Port Arthur.
Big game, little game, whatever your game. If you've been injured, we're the team that can get you back in the game. Christus Southeast Texas and Beaumont Bone and Joint is your full-service sports medicine program with expert orthopedic care, quick assessment and treatment, physical therapy, concussion management, and more, all minutes away. Call 1-800-218-9355 or visit us at christussetx.org/sports-medicine.
And back live here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur. Remind you, today's game brought to you by Port Arthur YMCA. Learn, grow, and thrive at the Y. Also by Subway of Groves. Order the $5 foot long sandwich menu. It is a 11-0 run by Lamar State, and they are in the midst of a 16-2 overall run. That ball almost off the hands of Dua Preeth. Plenty of time left, 9:19 to play for both these teams, and Lamar State trying to defend the home floor. In a big ball game here against Lee College, 60-54, Lamar State the lead. As Jenkins trying to get it in bounds, will get it to Andre Edwards out of Compton, California. Reed trying to set the high pick as Lamar State has fell back into this 2-3 zone, and that has been a zone that has given Lee problems during the course of the season. Shot clock down to 6, down to 5 as Chester will look baseline to Jenkins. Jenkins trying to create space, jumps it up from 17. Good. Big shot by the LSU commit as Jenkins able to hit from the baseline. And that cuts the lead back to 4 points and breaks the big run by Lamar State at 11-0. 60-57. They called that a 3. Wow, looked like he was inside the three-point line, so that's a huge break for Lee. As looking, Harris will jump it up inside the three-point line. Wiles brought a big offensive rebound there for the Seahawks. Now Harris will reset, reload. He'll shoot the 3 and good. If at first you don't succeed, shoot it again. The shooter's mentality working for Jordan Harris there. It pushes back to a 6-point lead for the Seahawks. As Ladarius Chester back up top to Jenkins. Working across the top of the zone. Chester with it, skips it across to Tim Coleman. He'll lay it down low as laying it up and good as Andre Edwards off the glass. Nice ball movement that time by Lee. And they'll cut the lead down to 4. 63-59. We're under 8 to play here in the second half. As Harris with the crossover nearly carried it. Lays it up, got the foul in the basket. Able to body control that one as he got around Dua Preeth. And another huge basket by Jordan Harris. Team foul number 9 against Lee as Reed coming over late. Picks up the reach in. And so a chance to add to the Lamar State lead to push it back up to a 3-possession lead. 65-59 with Harris going to the line. And yeah, they've got a correct scoreboard. That was clearly a 2 by Brandon Jenkins down here on the other end. It should be 65-58. I hate to be right all the time, but score is what the score is. Jenkins clearly was inside that line, so I don't think there's going to be any argument from Lee College on the other side. And I just never saw the officials lift up and give him the indication for a 3 anyway. So a 7-point lead for Lamar State. They can make it 8, and Harris does with a big free throw. I'm not sure what the conversation is between Carl Gray and the table. Looking at the timeout situation, Lamar State with 2 full timeouts remaining. Lee with 3 fulls and a 30 remaining in the ball game. As Andre Edwards will get it into Tim Coleman. It's a 66 to 58 lead with the change in the score now for Lamar State with the 8-point lead. This matches their largest of the ball game. Down low, Farmer trying to create space. Left-handed layup is up and good. He is so strong once he gets in that deep. It cuts the lead back to 6, 66-60. Lamar State the basketball, 7:25 to play here in the second half as Weisbrod with the pick on top of Coleman. 3-point jumper on the way by Harris, and he's feeling it good.
That was an NBA three-pointer there.
Harris with the long-range three there, 69-60. Largest lead of the ball game for the Seahawks. Each team now has had a 9-point lead as I'll dump it down to Farmer. Farmer nearly traveled, kicks it up to Ladarius Chester. Once again, it's 2-3 zone, giving Lee fits. It's Edwards, baseline 3 on the way, it's good. Big shot that time by Andre Edwards. His first 3 of the second half, and a timeout called by the Running Rebels. We're under 7 to play. And a great ball game here from the Carl Parker Center. It's a 6-point game, 69-63. Lamar State the lead back after this.
Hi, welcome to Raising Cane's. You know Cane's is all about one love. It's chicken fingers that are always fresh, never ever frozen. A friendly crew, a fun atmosphere, and a perfect chicken finger meal every time. That is one love. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers.
And remind you, today's game brought to you by Raising Cane's and the Raising Cane's Challenge. If the Seahawks win and score 90 points or more, the fans will receive a coupon to be redeemed at Raising Cane's in Nederland, 3324 Highway 365. Coupon will be good for a free combo of your choice of equal or lesser value with the purchase of a combo. Raising Cane's will be doing a promotion on the home games on January 20th to 27th, February 3rd, 17th, and 24th. And I think that February 3rd game coincides with Mardi Gras week, so it'll be a busy time over here and a fun time in the house on February 3rd.
Be a very busy week, but it'll be a fun week as well.
It is what this city really looks forward to because it gives you a chance to sort of let your hair down and be able to go out there and enjoy something, and it really is family fun oriented.
I mentioned that we're selling parking before. Our softball team is taking that on as a project to help with scholarship money.
6:45 to play as DeMaster Sam with the basketball near side for Lamar State with a 6-point lead in the basketball. The drive by Sam, picks up the dribble, leaves it for Albright. He'll settle for a 15-footer, good! And right now everything falling for both teams as Albright now has 9 in the ball game. A big basket there for the sophomore from Dallas Episcopal. Coleman will hold on for Lee College up top, 71-63 as they'll go baseline to Jenkins. Jenkins a crossover dribble, settles in the lane, ball tipped out of bounds. Harris with nice hands and almost got the steal. Oh no. Marvin Hamilton, I think that Harris will last to touch that. Hamilton getting a conversation with Carl Gray. I think this is going to be Lee basketball. From the angle we had, that's a good call. The head official doing the overrule there, and it looked like clearly Jordan Harris was the last one to touch it.
From here, it did look that way.
6:19 to play. Quickly inbounds Farmer. Creates space against Albright. Runs it up from 10. And a tip follow up and good by Andre Edwards. That's a big basket for Lee to try to keep them in this ball game down by 6.
Weisbrod had great position on that. The fellow just came on top of him.
Ball tipped away as Harris fumbles it. 5th turnover to half as down low Ladarius Chester will lay it up, get the foul, and the basket. That's a bad foul that time by DeMaster Sam, it looked like. And the reach in that time by the young man from Ozen. Turnover leads to fast break points for Lee College, and that's 5 in a row for the Running Rebels if this free throw goes. 71-67 can cut this down to a one-possession game with a free throw here. And Chester misses the free throw. Weisbrod there for the rebound. Unofficially, that is his 12th rebound of the ball game. We're under 6 minutes to play. As Sam will break the timeline man-to-man defense here for Lee. As Weisbrod harassed from behind. Spin move in the lane. He gets around Farmer, lays it up and good. Weisbrod the strength to go through Tony Farmer that time and took it right at him. And this has just been a great basketball game here in the second half. Lee got off to the hot start. Lamar State able to come back and now has extended out this lead and is able to keep Lee at bay. Has Coleman working with the left-handed dribble. Looks down low. Farmer trying to create space. May have traveled, but got pushed from behind Albright. And for Christian Albright, that's going to be number 4. It'll be the 6th-team foul on the Seahawks and out of bounds to the Running Rebels. As Jenkins trying to get it in quickly to Edwards. A give and go pass to Farmer, creates space, and that's it. Albright just that quickly is done. And Lance Madison wanted a push-off foul there, and Farmer is going to go to the line for 2 free throws. So Albright will foul out with 5:18 to play here in the second half. And Albright, a quiet second half. He had the basket and the three-pointer a few moments ago. Ends up with 9 in the game. And that'll be the 7th-team foul on Lamar State. So both teams will be shooting the bonus. Lamar State for the final 5:18 will be in the double bonus. As Farmer will have 2 free throws. He is 0 for 2 so far. First free from the young man from Garfield Heights High School in Cleveland, Ohio. Good as he rolls in. 73-68 with 1 more free throw coming. 5:18 to play here in the second half as Farmer with 1 more free throw. And this one also good. So 2 for 2 that trip for Farmer. Has 16 in the ball game. And cuts the lead down to 4. So still a 2-possession lead for the Lamar State Seahawks and the basketball. As Harris is going to walk it up to use some clock here with 5:10 to play. He'll skip it across to DeMaster Sam as pressure coming out for Lee. Weisbrod won't take the 3. Now skips it into the lane to Sams. Ball tipped away and Farmer comes away with the steal. Turnover number 6 as he'll lob it up and Jenkins will slam it home. And just that quickly, Lee right back in this ball game, down by 2. 73-71 as Lamar State will push it up quickly. Freddie Williams Jr. will lay it up and good. Taking no time off the clock to get it back on the offensive end. It's a 75-71 ball game as Coleman working out near the volleyball stripe with the right-handed dribble. Works to the near side. Looks down low to Farmer. Trying to create space against Yelich. Jenkins picks up the dribble. Now sets. Now fires from 15. No good. Nice block out by Yelich on Farmer. As he gets his 4th rebound of the ball game. As Sam will get it up quickly. As he gets to Harris. He'll drive to the basket. Lay it up good and a foul. Jordan Harris with a 3-point opportunity. And that's a quick 5 points if he gets his free throw to fall. And what a turnaround by Lamar State.
He was hitting threes earlier. Now he's driving for the basket and getting fouled.
Can be back to a 3-possession lead with a free throw here with 4:15 to play. As Harris, the sophomore from San Antonio Sam Houston High School. And the free throw rattles off, no good. Not what you wanted if you're Jordan Harris. You want to try to make this a 3-possession game and make the hill that bigger for Lee to climb. Crossover by Coleman, gets in the lane, uses the body, rolls it out, no good. Yelich coming over late, didn't have position and gets the foul. Team foul number 8 of the second half against Lamar State, and 2 free throws coming up for the sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio. We're down to 4:03 to play here in the second half. As Coleman, the left-handed free throw is good. He's been quiet in the second half. His first point of the game in the second half, 75-72. Can cut this to a 4-point game from the line. Second free throw by Coleman, also good. So makes both. 7 points in the ball game for Tim Coleman. As Sam will work it up quickly. Now resets the basketball. As a hold on with the dribble, the freshman from Beaumont Ozen High School. Looking for Weisbrod on the back cut. Man-to-man defense here for Leah Sims. Flips the defense and lays it up left-handed. Good. Big basket by DeMaster Sam. All 6 of his points coming in the second half. It's a 79-73 lead as they go down low to Duapre. But Darius Chester in the lane, and he commits the offensive foul. As he lowered the shoulder and committed the foul.
That's the right call there, absolutely.
As Chester will pick up number 3, turnover number 7 in the half, 16 of the ball game for the Running Rebels. 3:30 to play, a 6-point lead in the basketball for Lamar State. As the ball will come in quickly, Harris is going to drive it. He'll hold it up, leaving it for Weisbrod, lays it up and rolls it in good. Weisbrod got in deep that time as he now has 21 in the ball game to lead all scorers. And Lamar State is extended back to an 8-point lead. Javante Cooper in. Coleman 3. That's long. Good. Freddie Williams Jr. with the long rebound. And we'll see if Lamar State looks to work clock here. With 3 minutes to play here in the second half, they'll try to spread the floor with an 81-73 lead. As Sam will work with the dribble, picked up by Coleman. Leaves it near side for Weisbrod. Farmer will pick him up on the baseline. He reaches around and gets a foul. And it's not a good angle for Marvin Hamilton to have to call that foul, but it was a reach around that time by Tony Farmer. He'll pick up number 2. It'll be 2 free throws for Weisbrod. Trying to extend out. He can make this a 4 possession game with a pair of free throws here. As Weisbrod, the first free throw, good. Remind you today's game brought to you by the Hampton Inn. We love having you here. Also by Casa Olay, plenty to come back for. By MCM Elegante. Remind you that you can have Hemingway's Cafe for breakfast or trade wins for Thursday steak night coming up tomorrow night. Weisbrod, 1 more free throw coming up for the Seahawks. And good again. And it looks like he's cleaned up the free throw shooting woes that he has had. It's an 11-point lead, or 10-point lead, 83-73, the largest lead of the ball game for either team. That's a drive down low and an easy layup by Ladarius Chester. Lee College is going to take a timeout. It's an 8-point lead, 2:38 to play. Back after this on PSNSports.com.
I picked Lamar State College Port Arthur because it's close to my family. They have a good music program, and the atmosphere here is a lot of fun. I originally started out with vocal performance, and when I heard about the audio engineering program, I was like, I'm not going to do that. But then the more I learned about it, I was like, oh my gosh, I really have to do this. So I got into it this semester, and I love it. I love that every day I learn something new. I love the teachers that have been teaching me, and I would love to work with them. I'll be able to use this stuff for the rest of my life.
Lamar State College, Port Arthur.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle. You choose a new Jeep Cherokee or a 7-passenger Journey for only $19,800.
That price includes warranty forever.
Join the #1 team in Southeast Texas at MidCountyDodge.com.
And back live here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur. And what a great ball game we've seen so far. Lamar State with the 8-point lead with 2:38 to play. Still a lot of time left to play in a Region 14 ball game here. And we talked about Mid-County. They've got a truck on display out in front. I think it's a Ford truck.
It's, I believe it's a Jeep Wrangler.
Or Jeep Wrangler, yes.
Very pretty truck.
Lamar State blue. That's a drive by DeMaster Sam. Creates space. He's fouled. And Coleman coming over later is going to pick up the reach in. So 2 free throws by the freshman from Ozen High School in Beaumont, Texas. I think it's Charles Ozen High School. Or Clifton Ozen High School is what it is. And they've had a state championship before. They've had, obviously, Perkins in the NBA, and Sam misses the free throw on the front rim. He needs this one to push us back to a 9-point ball game. Kendrick Perkins played on a team that won a state championship back in the early 2000s. That's a free throw good by DeMaster Sam. So the second free throw good. 84-75. The lead for Lamar State. They have pretty much led since about the 3-minute mark of the second half, and pretty much have led throughout this ball game. Lee had a run as Coleman, nice left-handed look, misses that do-off free throw, tipped the rebound, and that's going to be a reach-in, looks like on Yelich. So they'll call Yelich with the push. Or will it be Weisbrod? It will be Yelich with number 3. And so that'll be team foul number 9 And Duapreith, a pretty good free throw shooter for a big man going to the line. As he'll have 2 free throws. He's been quiet, has not scored this second half. As Reith will miss the free throw. So does not get the bonus. And Lamar State the basketball and a 9-point lead, and they can really nearly salt this game away with a basket here. As they get it to Harris up top, out near the logo, backdoor to Yelich, leaves it for Weisbrod, lays it out, good, the foul! As Edwards late getting over, couldn't get there with the foul, and Lamar State extending out now to a 10-point, 11-point lead. 86-75, 152 to play. And we talked about it during the break. You didn't want to jinx it, but you may have to go get some Raising Cane's coupons before this is all said and done.
Well, I hope everybody gets a chance to have some good chicken tonight.
As Weisbrod will get the free throw, and what a great job he's done from the line. 152 to play. It's an 87-75 lead, up 12, largest lead of the ball game. Coleman, the layup, no good. He'll hit the floor hard, and he'll have 2 free throws. It looks like Jordan Harris with the reach in and not a good foul there. In fact, they'll call it on Yelich. That'll be number 4. You don't want to give up the layup, but you definitely don't want to give up the 3-point opportunity. $87-75, a 12-point ball game. Coleman trying to cut into the lead without the clock moving. Lee College down to 2 full timeouts remaining. So is Lamar State. 1:48 to play here in the second half. As a free throw good by Coleman. Takes a little bit of an angle to that right-hand side with that left-handed free throw. He had some early free throw shooting woes. Missing to the left-hand side as the second free throw rattles and rolls in good. He gets both free throws to cut it down to 10. Still time left on the clock here, so Lamar State will have to try to attack still, but then come in quickly to Harris. Clock rolling, 1:45 as they'll get it ahead to Weisbrod. Coleman will chase him as Weisbrod trying to spread the floor. Still plenty of time, ball tipped away on the floor, and Weisbrod and Coleman hurt his shoulder again. He's down on the floor. He's wearing that brace on that right-hand shoulder, and he walked off the floor the other day in a ball game where he had to have it put into place, and it looks like Tim Coleman's hurt it again. And now the question is, who had possession of the basketball? It looked like Lee came back and picked it up.
Well, I think Harris went out of bounds across the way, or the ball went out of bounds off Harris last.
Yeah, he was trying to scramble back to get it, so Lee will have possession. But Tim Coleman will leave the floor with 1:34 to play as Javante Cooper will check in. They'll leave it for Andre Edwards. Edwards trying to turn the corner baseline, kicks it up top. Javante Cooper from 17, no good. Farmer trying to tip the rebound. Javante Cooper will kick it out to Andre Edwards. The jump stop in the lane from 5 rolls in good. Timeout call by Lee, as that's going to be a basket there for Edwards to put him to 25 points in the ball game, and he has had a good one. We'll come back live after this on PSNSports.com.
Hi, welcome to Raising Cane's. You know Cane's is all about one love. It's chicken fingers that are always fresh, never ever frozen. A friendly crew, a fun atmosphere, and a perfect chicken finger meal every time. That is one love. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers.
Max Bowl Port Arthur is family fun close to home. Fun for all ages with bowling. Great food and drinks. And the hottest video games today. Come in for the best laser tag experience in town. Max Bowl is the perfect place for birthday parties or church and school events. Cosmic Bowl is every Friday and Saturday night with music videos and spectacular lighting. Max Bowl Port Arthur. Come join the party.
And back alive here as Lamar State with the basketball, an 8-point lead. Looking to get it into Weisbrod. Weisbrod being chased as the ball, and it looks like we're going to have Weisbrod with a pushing foul. Not what you wanted here, as Weisbrod trying to clear out Javante Cooper. So a turnover on the Seahawks on back-to-back possessions with the lead with 1:14 to play. So Weisbrod will pick up number 4, it looks like. Weisbrod 26 points in the ball game. I'm not sure what the question is on the table. It's a 10-team foul, so 2 free throws coming up. And they're not going to get free throws. They're going to call that an offensive foul. Down low, the layup by Javante Cooper, no good. Freddie Williams Jr. going for the rebound. Ball tipped away from Cooper. Farmer's tipping the rebound. It's on the floor to Freddie Williams Jr. Still tipped away as Javante Cooper goes into the bench, into Coach Roy Champagne, and it looks like it'll be Lee College basketball. I'm not sure. It looks like now they'll say Lamar State basketball. And you see Tim Coleman over there. That occurred right now where he's behind the bench trying to get treatment. 1:03 to play as they'll get it ahead to the Master Sam. Still an 8-point lead in the basketball for Lamar State, and then a reach-in foul. It looks like Javante Cooper on the push from behind, and that will be the second on Javante Cooper. So DeMaster Sam will go to the line. Sam 1 for 3 so far from the charity stripe. Will have 2 free throws. $87-79, 58.6 left. As Sam looked really good on that free throw. He's now 2 of 4 from the line. Sam, second free throw, front rim, no good. Farmer comes away with the rebound for Lee. He'll drive it quickly to the basket, lay it up. He gets the basket and the foul. As Farmer keeps Lee alive in this ball game in what was a 9-point lead. And now Farmer's basket can cut this down to a 7-point game. It's 88-80, or 6-point game with 53.4 seconds left. Lee with 1 timeout remaining. As Farmer's free throw is good. Big 3-point play by the freshman from Cleveland, Ohio. As Harris gets it across Weisbrod up to Yelich. Yelich will hold on to DeMaster Sam. Sam will be fouled. And you want to get the ball in the hands of Jordan Harris. He's your sophomore leader. He's your best free throw shooter. That time Sam did the smart thing, though. Take care of the basketball and go to the line and try to knock down some free throws. So Sam right now 2 of 5 from the line with 2 coming. And these are 2 big free throws with 45.5 seconds left in an 88-82 game. As Sam good on the free throw. It's a 7-point ball game. That's a big one right there to push it back to a 3-possession game. And this is the big one right here. Might want to go get the box if this holds up. And the second free throw is good. It's a 90-82 lead for Lamar State. They'll roll the basketball up for Javante Cooper out of Goose Creek Memorial High School. Ball coming in bounds. As they'll leave it for Andre Edwards, coming near side to Jenkins. They'll weave it up top to Ladarius Chester. Chester trying to split the defense. Comes near side Edwards. He'll fire up a long range 3. Again good. 28 for Andre Edwards. Lee still alive here. Down by 5. Time running out as DeMaster Sam with it. And trying to get help. He gets it over to Harris. Harris just needs to work with the basketball, and he's fouled. As coming from behind, Javante Cooper with the foul, and Harris will walk to the line for 2 free throws. Exactly 23 seconds left, so the shot clock's now off.
Still a lot of time left.
And it waits for nobody in this conference. It's just every single night you go through these games, no matter who the team is, who you root for, who you root against. As Harris with the first free throw, good. And he has had himself a sensational ball game.
And I'm going to go on and get our coupons ready.
Don't jinx it yet. 23 seconds left. It's a 6-point lead. Harris can make this a 3-possession ball game with a free throw and does. Jordan Harris good on the free throw. Timeout Lamar State as we come back live here from the Carl Parker Center. It's a 7-point Seahawk lead with 23 seconds left. Back after this.
Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 2016 Ram Heavy Duty Crew Cab 4-wheel drive for only $35,700.
That price includes warranty forever.
Shop midcountydodge.com.
Everyone knows that some things are just better left to the pros. Take skydiving instructors.
So I think you just jump and pull one of these cord thingies.
The same goes for bowls at Genghis Grill, which is why we now offer chef-made bowls like Kung Pao Chicken for only $8.99. Skip the line and order a bowl right from your table, or take matters into your own hands and build your own. The new $8.99 featured bowls at Genghis Grill. Seize control.
Reminder coming up on the network over the weekend, we'll be at Curtis Carroll Fieldhouse. 4 o'clock tip time. We'll be on there at 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for our tip-off between the Lamar State Seahawks and the Jacksonville Jaguars. .23 seconds left to play here in the second half, 92-85. A 7-point ball game as Javante Cooper will get it in quickly to Tony Farmer, nearly traveled with it. Leaves it on the wing to Andre Edwards. He'll create space, jumps up from 10, rattles it, no good. Farmer will get the rebound to layup, no good, and they'll have 2 free throws. Farmer couldn't finish down low. And with 14.9 seconds left, and so it looks like that's on Yelich, which will be number 5, but had a pretty good game. The numbers don't totally tell the tale with 4 points with the 5 fouls. Also had 4 rebounds in the ball game. 14.9 seconds to play here in the second half for Yelich as he fouls out. As we'll see DeAndre Frank checking in for the Seahawks. The freshman from Needland High School into the ball game once again. And Tony Farmer to the line for 2 free throws here for the freshman from Cleveland, Ohio. Made his last 2, looks good on this one. He'll have 1 more. 90-86, 1 more free throw, or 92-86. With 1 more free throw coming, and good. Tony Farmer good on both free throws to cut it back to a 5-point ball game, but time running out here on Lee College. As Weisbrod set to trigger the inbounds play, as Harris may have gotten hit. Time left and timeout called, as that'll be the final timeout of the ball game for the Lamar State Seahawks. So Lee will have 1 full timeout remaining. Lamar State out of timeouts now. 14.9 seconds left to play here in the second half. Lamar State the basketball in a 5-point lead. We'll come back live after this on PSNSports.com.
The rustic Pine Tree Lodge on Taylor's Bayou in LaBelle serves up marvelous meals and wholesome family fun 6 days a week. On the weekends, kick up your heels to live music on the Pine Tree's gigantic patio. Enjoy some of the best seafood steaks and burgers in Southeast Texas while taking in the beauty of the bayou. The Miller family has spent over 30 years perfecting Pine Tree favorites like chicken fried steak, fried shrimp, and shrimp and grits. They also have a boat launch for all types of boating or fishing. The Pine Tree Lodge, where the road ends and the fun begins.
Max Bowl Port Arthur is family fun close to home. Fun for all ages with bowling, great food and drinks, and the hottest video games today. Come in for the best laser tag experience in town. Max Bowl is the perfect
live
place
here
for
from
birthday parties or church and school events.
Lamar State College from Port Arthur has a foul on the inbounds play. So no time basically running off the clock. 12.5 left to play here in the second half. And Jordan Harris will head to the line once again as he got the ball on the inbounds. 92-87. A 5-point Lamar State lead. As Harris with the first of 2 free throws, a sophomore from San Antonio, Sam Houston, is good. Harris only missing one free throw so far in his 9 attempts. 32 points, a career high for Jordan Harris, with one more coming. And the second free throw is good. 33 to set a new career high for the sophomore from San Antonio. 94-87. The drive by Farmer will lay it up left-handed, no good. Lodgebrod will tip the rebound. Freddie Williams Jr. will come up with it, and he's fouled with 3.1, and Lamar State's going to take the victory. They'll move to 13-7 on the season, 5-4 in region play. Lee College will drop their second consecutive game, fall to 13-8 and 5-5 in Region 14 play. As we said, Lamar State will go on the road Saturday as they will head to Jacksonville, Texas to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lee College will head home at 6 o'clock as they will take on the Coastal Bend Cougars to try to right their ship. As Freddie Williams Jr., first free throws of the night, good, as he'll have one more. 3.1 seconds left to play as Freddie Williams Jr. misses a second. And it looks like we had a lane violation there against Lee College, so it'll be the old NBA 3 to make 2 here. 95-87. All we need now is the final score with 2 points. In fact, they let time off the clock. Still should be 3.1, but they're not going to worry about that now. As Freddie Williams Jr. misses the free throw, Andre Edwards will just drop the ball on the ground, and that will do it. The Lamar State Seahawks, a big road win, or big home win, as they knock off the Lee College Running Rebels by a final score of 95-87. We'll come back with the postgame show back after this on PSN.
Everyone knows that some things are just better left to the pros. Take motivational speaking.
I don't know.
The same goes for bowls at Genghis Grill, which is why we now offer chef-made bowls like Kung Pao chicken for only $8.99. Skip the line and order a bowl right from your table, or take matters into your own hands and build your own. The new $8.99 featured bowls at Genghis Grill. Seize control.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year. Thanks to you, we were the #1 volume dealer in Southeast Texas for the second year in a row.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 4-door Ram for $26,900 or a new 2016 Ram Heavy Duty Crew Cab 4-wheel drive for the low price of $35,700.
And don't forget, those prices include warranty forever.
Come see why we are the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Mid-County Dodge in Port Arthur or midcountydodge.com.
Veolia is the leading global provider of environmental solutions. By improving energy efficiency, better managing water and wastewater, and recovering resources from waste, we're supporting business and industry while protecting our Gulf Coast in a responsible way. And just like Port Arthur's Lamar State College, Veolia has a passion for excellence, helping more than 30,000 businesses and 550 communities with their environmental needs. Today, Veolia is resourcing the world for a better tomorrow. Learn more at veolianorthamerica.com.
Football fans, with a Raising Cane's tailgate on the table, this meal is going into overtime. The first overall pick for any game comes piled high with hot, fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers and totally dippable cane sauce. So let's hear the stats. That's 100 chicken fingers, 100% premium, and 100% delicious. And with cold, refreshing jugs of lemonade and sweet tea also coming straight out of Raising Cane's, well, let's just say that's a full roster of flavor. Raising Cane's, one love.
Some things are just better left to the pros. That's why Genghis Grill now offers chef-crafted bowls for only $8.99. Order right from your table or take over and build your own at Genghis Grill.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 2016 Ram Heavy Duty Crew Cab 4-wheel drive for only $35,700.
That price includes warranty forever.
Shop midcountydodge.com.
Football fans, with a Raising Cane's tailgate on the table, this meal is going into overtime. The first overall pick for any game comes piled high with hot, fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers and totally dippable cane sauce. So let's hear the stats. That's 100 chicken fingers, 100% premium, and 100% delicious. And with cold, refreshing jugs of lemonade and sweet tea also coming straight out of Raising Cane's, well, let's just say that's a full roster of flavor. Raising Cane's, one love.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. Get a new 2016 Jeep Cherokee for only $19,800.
That price includes warranty forever.
Shop MidCountyDodge.com.
Everyone knows that some things are just better left to the pros. Take motivational speaking.
I don't know.
The same goes for bowls at Genghis Grill, which is why we now offer chef-made bowls like Kung-Pao chicken for only $8.99. Skip the line and order a bowl right from your table, or take matters into your own hands and build your own. The new $8.99 featured bowls at Genghis Grill. Seize control.
Veolia is the leading global provider of environmental solutions. By improving energy efficiency, better managing water and wastewater, and recovering resources from waste, we're supporting business and industry while protecting our Gulf Coast in a responsible way. And just like Port Arthur's Lamar State College, Veolia has a passion for excellence, helping more than 30,000 businesses and 550 communities with their environmental needs. Today, Veolia is resourcing the world for a better tomorrow. Learn more at veolianorthamerica.com.
At Mid-County Dodge, we had a record-breaking year. Thanks to you, we were the #1 volume dealer in Southeast Texas for the second year in a row.
So let's celebrate with low prices on every vehicle in our giant inventory. You choose a new 2016 Jeep Cherokee or a 7-passenger 2016 Dodge Journey for the low price of only $19,800.
And don't forget, those prices include warranty forever.
Come see why we are the #1 team in Southeast Texas. Mid-County Dodge in Port Arthur or midcountydodge.com.
And back live here from the Carl Parker Center. We have gone final. A happy total here for the Lamar State Seahawks, 95-87. And Coach Lance Madison joined me in the postgame show. First of all, congratulations on the victory. This is the biggest win of the season so far, and defending the home court, getting above 500 both on the season to 13-7 and 5-4 in conference is a huge number.
Oh yeah, it was good to get a close win. I thought our guys stayed calm and cool and poised. They've been in that position all year, and it was good to hit our free throws late, make good decisions, and I thought we battled there and never really got shook and just stayed focused. And what great games by some individuals. For us to win a game like this, everybody played well, but I thought Jordan Harris did a fantastic job of setting the tempo, hit some big shots, got in the lane with it, hit his free throws. Colton Weisbrod was big inside, had a double-double. I thought Freddie Williams played big. It was good. DeMaster Sands came in, gave us another guard that had some quickness, got to the basket. So I was happy. I mean, it's a good team win for us, and we're ready to play again.
and the thing was, Marco Yelich played the game you needed him to play. He didn't score a lot, didn't rebound a lot, but had 4 points and 4 rebounds. But they were all key to getting this victory, because if he doesn't be the presence he was before he fouled out, you can't take Colton Weisbrod out of the game when he had some foul troubles. You can't take Christian Albright out of the game when he has foul troubles. You don't have that luxury at that point.
Well, Larry, it was a lot of it was luck. We made some good decisions with substitution, and Marco, he's been playing well. He's getting confidence. We've seen it in practice, and he's shooting the ball better. And we knew he could play at that level. I thought last year at one time he was playing at a high level, and then he got injured, lost his confidence a little bit. Now I think he's starting to improve a lot. And watch out, because he's strong, he's athletic. Tonight I thought he played big inside, was physical, and we need him to be successful on this region run. And I'm happy for him to have a good game.
And then you look at enjoying anything in this conference. You get the win tonight, but 5 minutes from now, you got to start worrying about Jacksonville, Texas, because that's not an easy place to play when you go up there Saturday.
Well, tonight I'm not even going to think about Jacksonville. Tonight I'm going to enjoy this, and it's a challenging place to play, and their new coach has got them playing hard, and they're a team that if you don't handle the ball, make good decisions, they can speed you up and force a lot of turnovers, and we'll have to defend them. They shoot the ball extremely well at home, and it's part of this region. Your wins are short-lived, and you got to prepare for the next.
Well, the good thing is you got the win, and you got to the right side of the column, getting to 5-4. Congratulations on the victory. Look forward to seeing you Saturday afternoon when we head up to Jacksonville, Texas.
Thank you, Larry.
Coach Lance Madison joining us here in the postgame show. We'll take a timeout, come back, give you the final numbers, and wrap it up here from the Carl Parker Center. Back after this timeout on PSNSports.com.
Need T-shirts from 1 to 100,000. Tyler Screen Printing.
No job too small.
Or too large. Need banners, trophies, awards, vinyl stickers? Tyler Screen Printing. Want the option to design your t-shirt online? Tyler Screen Printing has got you covered with 2 locations. Tyler Screen Printing, conveniently located at 1321 South Beckham in Tyler, or visit Athens Screen Printing in Athens. Call today, 903-630-7124. That's 903-630-7124. Online at tylerscreen.com.
I come to the neighborhood Walmart a lot. It's a grocery store, but without all the other household items, so you're getting exactly what you need at a lower price.
It's a lot quicker to flow through the aisles. I find the prices are unbeatable.
I'm here all the time for everything. Produce, vegetables.
I work full time. I have 2 children. I'm on the go constantly. So having affordable products to buy for our children is priceless.
I have a family of 4, so every penny counts.
Every minute.
And back live here from Lamar State College in Port Arthur as we get set to wrap it up here and send it back to the station. A big win for the Lamar State Seahawks as they come up with the 95-87 victory over the Lee College Running Rebels. And we take a look at the final numbers in this ball game. For the Lee College Running Rebels, they were led in scoring 21 points for Tony Farmer, 28 for Andre Edwards, 14 points for Brandon Jenkins, 9 points for Tim Coleman, 6 points for Ladarius Chester, also 6 points for Duopre, 3 points for Leston Gordon, and for the Lamar State Seahawks, career high for Jordan Harris, our PSN player of the game, 26 for Colton Weisbrod, 11 points for Freddie Williams Jr., 10 for DeMaster Sam, 9 points for Christian Albright, 4 points for Marco Zelich, and 2 points for Chase Rutledge. In the ball game, 17 turnovers for Lee, 17 also for the Lamar State Seahawks, 23 assists on the 34 makes for Lee, 15 assists on the 32 makes for Lamar State. And for the Lee College Running Rebels, they had 36 rebounds, 8 of those in the offensive glass, 40 rebounds for Lamar State. They had 10 of those in the offensive glass. And shooting numbers in the ball game, Lee 34 for 69 for 49.3%, 7 of 14, 50% from the three-point line, and 12 of 14, a great shooting performance from the free throw line for Lee for 85.7%. And for Lamar State, they shot 50% from the field, 32 of 64, 50% from the three-point line, 7 of 14, and they shot 77.4% from the free throw line, 24 of 31. 41-40 lead for the first half. And for Lee College, and Lamar State outscored them 55-46 in the second half. I'd like to thank Dave Biondi, everybody back at BNet Streaming, for turning the knobs, twisting the dials, making us look and sound so good. And also Mike Langley over at the Mothership here at 1450 and 1510 a.m. for turning the knobs, making us look and sound so good here locally in the Golden Triangle area. We'll see you Saturday afternoon from Jacksonville, Texas. Lamar State with the win. Good night, everybody.
Presentation of the Premier Sports Network, the new generation of sports broadcasting, and a proud part of the Premier Entertainment Group. All rights reserved.